since I got my one thing
Never
done.
really cast it identify. But I'll give it a try.
I had a nightmare.
Imagine,
Of course, love. I'm not gonna take you away.
imagine seeing
I do
through the
apologize for
item
taking
as
you
if
away.
there was
There's a lot
something
of internal
in the way
truth
of
in
it.
nightmares.
Yeah, I'm gonna see if I can try to find that and
I'll
Lockport.
talk to you after I go check on something.
Let revealing be
Something
your
pulling
intent.
me.
Roll it.
Wait,
I'll be
Commander?
back.
Oi!
With an 11.
I was told by the innkeeper that there'd be a meat stall somewhere nearby. And you
You're a
guys
little
know why.
unfamiliar with this magic, but even so,
Focus on the intent of peering past something,
Personally, I-
looking through something. With an 11,
whiskey. Oh boy, it can make you
cast
belch
the magic,
fire.
and you notice a polarity.
the polarity seems somewhat different. One of them seems more repulsive to you, one seems more attractive, one seems rather neutral. You figure the repulsive one must be negative, the attractive one must be positive.
It's delicious.
The neutral is to your left, the negative is in front of you.
The positive is on your right, but you can't really see much more than that.
Hey, guys.
I'll get some. I'll make some for people.
Hey, guys.
Delicious. Ah, most people can't stomach it. They say that it smells like wet socks. I'll tell you what, give it that. A little bit of red pepper, and of course a little bit of beer cheese. Oh, delicious.
Yeah,
Anyway,
people
so you
have
said I just gotta...
This one in the middle.
You're famous. Anyway, sorry.
Go around the building.
I had to
No,
say
I'm good. I'm good.
It is not that we think move
I
things-
think
move things around,
eventually head to Lockport. But,
Well.
yeah, we can. What do you want to do? Just go over there.
What would you say each one is then?
Okay.
well, good feeling.
How did-
I would
Just needed something for fire magic. So, if you want to join,
This one is negative. And that one must be. Think you said neutral.
And any guess as to which one is cursed?
I think if you wanted to keep. Oh,
You
you alright?
Honestly, my gut feeling says all of them could be cursed.
A good skeptical view.
What was it?
Move to the side with the other students. Now then, whenever you're ready.
A member of a different eye, low and
The 3.
You have braces on those, by the way, right?
As you cast the spell,
Congratulations.
you
Yes.
notice instead
Given an elixir.
the magic kind of flashes out in a
No
second, muddles your
splints?
mind, and as you continue casting the spell,
There's no like.
Okay.
you notice a positive affinity or a positive polarity in front of you, a negative to your left and a neutral to your right.
Oh.
What had happened?
so that's good.
I don't know. He was done being treated when I walked in.
Sorry, I forgot my phone was sounded on.
Throwing a bomb now that all the governing is.
Well, you know, you can maybe use it at a different day.
Actually, they're all different alignments, but I
It's your
can't
territory.
really tell which one's cursed.
Well,
not
which one do you think is which?
First of all,
Left one would be negative,
it's a card.
and the one in the middle would be neutral, and the one on the right is positive.
Do you understand what's a card?
Very well, step to the side. We're almost near the end of this.
Do you know what a celebration is? A what? A celebration. Do you know what that is?
Hello, Pablo. How are you doing?
Mm-hmm.
Hello, Lieutenant.
Sorry, the ley lines are being a butt to me
Whenever you're
today, so
ready.
sometimes I can't. So I go deaf and blind.
Identified.
Have you gotten any success in your
That's
mission?
what it is.
With a
Ball is
19,
celebration.
Fortunately,
as you peer through the identify spell,
I actually
You
should see one of the
notice
individuals
as
that
well.
you talk to.
Without the
Maybe.
fire.
there are some forward-facing affinities, and
drunk enough.
you notice the
Honestly.
negative on your left, the neutral in front of you, the positive on your right, but as you peer past it,
Green.
tell
Oh, yeah,
you notice there's
Kevin,
more
work
layers
up
to this
the
magic. All 3 are neutral.
mental
Oh,
capacity
underlying
to approach
that.
them. Let's see.
And one on your left has a stronger pull of magic than the others. With a 19,
You're able to tell that it's not a neutral unit.
Sorry, I'm late for magic class.
Familiar with it. It doesn't
I
feel
didn't
like
mean to scare you, Rhys.
It's okay.
What in the...
What's the butler?
Circle.
My sister.
There's a week of work we have to do.
What's going on?
I'm gonna be honest, I'm kind of I wish I could test clones of myself.
Disenchantment and decursing.
Which one?
Disenchantment? Disenchantment?
Yes, and decursing.
Okay. No, you're fine. You didn't need to be quiet. It was...
No, it's not just you. I see it too. Just don't ask. Don't ask.
Might as well be.
Eugene?
Don't worry about it. I wouldn't worry about it. It's one of Eugene's special tricks.
He just gets into shenanigans pretty often, so.
As you cast the spell,
Yeah.
I think a cloning spell went wrong.
a very faint
Oh,
Or
jeez.
rather, it went right.
a very faint neutral one.
Or maybe it just went right.
Very faint positive one on your right.
I don't want to know. Honestly, I don't want to know.
You're not able to sense anything more from it. They all seem roughly the same. You can't really tell which one's first.
We've always been
regaining power.
We're just trying to realize how popular we actually are.
Plenty of views to target package.
I know there's too much of a crowd.
Elemental beetle.
You see? Use it on the
What the fuck? Why is there 3 Eugenes?
Must be the strongest.
Well, obviously, I'm the strongest.
Oh, the strongest.
They've been not only one of you could be the strongest.
Rather than elemental.
We're all the strongest. But I'm the strongest in all of them.
Oh, you think you're the strongest?
Yeah, which one is number one?
The shadow one?
We're all number
There are
one.
many. You are one.
Which one do you think is ours?
Based on your respect.
I want some of those.
One of them was the arena blowing the fucking head off. Hope I don't get the real one.
Pardon? Excuse? I think we all heard that over here.
I don't know what you're talking about. I heard nothing. Right, guys, we're having a lesson. Please.
Go over the results.
Sorry, it's kind of hard to pay attention when they're titty smacking over there.
If we could have some silence for the lesson.
Mr. Wizard.
Now then,
We angered a wizard. We killed him.
now then.
I need you guys to show him around.
Where is the step forward?
I can do that. This is just a man.
Right, the test.
My job.
Yeah,
Ash, could you step forward?
But Eugene's
Oh my god, Tim.
The test. Let's see how good you can take the cold. You and Rio seem to be the only one to notice the trick of this lesson, so I'll cover that afterwards. Most of you were correct that the cursed one would be this necklace.
Where's Bob?
The ultimate test.
I think he said something about the basement.
However, the trick question of this was the polarity. All of these have an obfuscation enchantment
Who threw a rock at him?
to change their polarities for those who try to describe them. Each of you who guessed the left dummy was cursed is correct.
Good job, boys.
Those of you who are able to correctly guess which ones were the polarity did well. It changed for each of you.
Puts her ring back on. Do not do that.
Another brush.
cause issues.
I don't know, I kind
Some of you did better than others.
Just murdered a man.
I would love to watch
Though I'm glad to say most of you were able to correctly identify a curse.
kind of fun, yeah.
Lupus, you were smart.
Second
If you cannot identify a curse, it is better to abstain from guessing than to make a guess. When it comes to curses, making large guesses without enough information can get you killed. Sometimes it's better to wait and try identification again. There are very ever rarely any harm to casting identification on a cursed object.
Person I cannot turn into
Or an enchanted one, or a cursed person. You can cast Identify nearly as many times as you want over the course of a treatment. It's always better to be safe than sorry. Especially when
I should have thought about that.
lives are on the line.
They killed you.
better optimized avatar.
It's alright, we're just trying it.
Now there are people on right now.
They did. I am revived.
I'll be grabbing the actual polarized artifacts, and we'll be doing this a little differently. Moving on to the disenchantment and decursing.
Yeah, if you could, please.
We shall begin with decursing, since that will happen before disenchantment in most cases. This
Good evening, little one.
This one here.
Good evening. Why does everyone do that?
One of those generations volumes.
Drops their voice a little bit.
Now then. Activate the curses.
What?
Each of you watch as the dummies are immediately turned to stone.
That was a lovely gift.
We have 3 necklaces of petrification. Now, one is done with a positive polarity, a negative polarity, and a neutral polarity. However,
Even though you're
specifically, we have a arcane
seems pissed.
enchantment, a earth enchantment, and a soul enchantment. Now, to begin, we will, obviously, should your affinities not line up polarity as polar opposites with these, let me know and I will switch them out for a fitting one. I simply feel these 3 are a good basis. Actually, wait, no, we don't have a soul mage with us here, so we don't need the soul.
Oh, you do, actually.
Oh, do we? Very well, I'll
Yes.
keep this. Now then, in fact, now that we have a soul mage, it's important I go over one of the principles of hexalogical deconstruction that I did not go over earlier. When it comes to enchantments of soul magic, you need a soul mage. No other affinity can interact with soul magic except for a soul mage. It is very important. If you notice that you are encountering the true neutral affinity, you need to find someone who is of that affinity. And there is no additive or subtractive method. To disenchant a soul artifact and to break a soul magic curse, you can only use the additive method. You must unweave the spell. There is no obliterating it with its polar opposite. This, however, also means you risk strengthening a soul spell, or a soul enchantment, or a curse every time you try to break it. It's very
I'll
important
explain
that
later.
you understand this as a soul mage. Now then, those of you who have fire and earth affinities, as well as our soul mage, form a line. We'll go through your attempts first, then I'll switch out the artifacts as we go around the circle.
Does sub-affinities also
Does
count?
growth magic does growth magic fall under Earth?
No.
Growth.
No.
No, that's
Okay.
nature.
No, Earth falls under growth magic.
Growth is
Actually, if you have... actually, yes. Let's see. Growth
Oh,
mages,
Earth
I was about to say.
dark
I was
mages...
about to say.
creation
growth,
of nature.
if you let me
growth of its
finish...
own.
growth and dark mages and light and decay mages can also step up if they would rather attempt this
Growth mages come, yeah.
than dealing with their own polar opposites.
Does sub-affinities of Earth also count magical effects, or do you have to be Earth?
Yes.
At the very least, it'll be
Okay.
safer for you if you try it with this.
What about creation mages? Would they just wait?
Creation mages will have to wait.
Nature also?
Nature as well.
Okay.
Now then, let's see. We have a good number left. I'll have to set out some light artifacts after our soul mage is done. Actually, if our soul mage could step forward, go first, and I could switch out that artifact rather quickly. Your attempt will be first. I want you to reach out to the curse and try to undo its magic through the additive method. Starting at the base of the spell, working inwards, start to unravel it where it is loosest. Whenever you are ready. Now then, heal. Rhys, if you could prepare some healing spells in case this goes wrong. The 16th, as you begin analyzing the spell and the curse on the necklace,
Oh, let me do the same.
you begin poking and prodding at it, using your own magic to pull on it. You realize by the end of this process, you're going to have a lot of magic latently in the air that you're going to have to put somewhere.
I got the coin.
She is going to try to weave the magic back into the mana stream rather than leaving it dispersed.
Understood. With a 16, you will be successful. You begin funneling the magic out of the curse, taking it apart bit by bit, and putting it back into the ley lines around you. Slowly, very carefully, you watch as pieces of stone fall away from the outside of the training dummy, until, by the end of the process, it looks normal. The necklace seems much duller than before, the gems not as bright. And the curse is undone. Well done. I notice you put the magic into the ley lines.
Yes. I thought that the natural magic would be better put back into its natural flow than to escape into a place where it could cause harm.
Did we not? Oh, you were not here at the beginning of the lesson, were you?
No.
Right, I almost forgot. Well, I did forget. Everyone who's joined late, grab 3 mana crate behind me.
Oh.
3 what?
Mana crystals at the crate over there.
Yes, please grab those. You're going to need them. You'll only need 2. Now then, so that we can teach you the subtractive method, we'll have you go back in the line, and you'll be casting one of the opposing polarities when we get back to you. But For now, we can discard this and replace it with a blight curse. Now then.
A blight curse. That sounds
Now then,
painful.
could our healing affinity and life affinities make their way to the line?
I've already won. Please go ahead of me.
Life, not light. Oh, you're fine.
If you are light affinity, you can remain in the line. Now then, may the next student step forward. Now then, Ash, would you like to learn the additive or subtractive method first?
Let's do additive.
Very well. Double check. Ah,
To make a long story short, new map update today, courtesy of Oblivious VR. If I have no one to talk to during soft end, then I think I'll go invisible and scout the map around. But yeah, everything looks vibrant and beautiful.
undo the spellcraft of this curse by slowly going in and picking it apart as I described.
No, not again.
After a 19 with advantage for the affinity type.
It was bad. I don't want to have it be bad again, so...
You begin at the start with fire affinity, prodding the edges before going in with a arcane attempt. You notice that you're unable to latch onto this curse and its complex spellcraft with your base affinity of fire. Once you specialize into your arcane magics, though, you notice it's almost trivial to pick apart the spell.
Jen, you're late for
To
work.
you're gonna be late
Jen, you're late for work.
Fill it with mana until it simply crumbles away. Siphoning the magic into one of the mana crystals you've been carrying, it turns a bright red. It glows warmly with a fiery warmth. And rather quickly, the burning rock on the petrified dummy falls away, and it looks normal again. The gems on the necklace are dull. Very well. Now then, your next attempt will be on the other dummy, the subtractive method. Now this is where things get a little dangerous. Rhys, if you can hear me back there, I would appreciate you preparing a bat healing spells. Now then.
Sorry, were you talking to me? I couldn't hear you from all the way over there.
Oh, I see. Well, now I can make sure everyone can hear me. Anyway.
I definitely hear you now.
I want you to very carefully, very slowly begin putting your mana into this earthen curse. Do note, this is rather dangerous. You're going to want to go slow. Otherwise, that necklace will explode and take the head off the dummy, and, well, shrapnel, you're close enough to it.
It wouldn't be the first time something exploded in front of me.
Once again, I would suggest you use your specialization here.
Gotcha.
Just for myself,
Damn,
Wow. Alright. Even with the advantage for arcane attempt, 2 natural 2s. As you
Rhys, I'm
As you
behind
begin to
okay?
cast
so if
this
you step
magic,
backwards, you don't trip over me.
you try to go as slowly as you possibly can. You don't feel like your magic is going to miscast on you. You're certain that your magic is safe, but your focus slips for a moment, and more magic than you intended is forced into the necklace. Rocks had been falling away rather slowly, but about halfway, just as the head of the dummy was unpetrified, you notice the gems on the necklace glow brighter and brighter and brighter, and the necklace explodes rather violently. The head of the dummy is taken clean off and rolling for you.
Hello.
With a 4, one of the gem shards lodges into your wrist. It is a critical injury.
It was late, so I'm not doing
Rhys!
Forgetuta!
Oh dear!
Here.
I see it, but my body doesn't.
As you can see, magic is as dangerous as it is.
Like, healing roll.
Rolling.
Here. Alright, you got it.
With a 13. I got it. With a 13, you quickly triage the wound, taking out the shard, applying pressure to the wound, and then begin casting the healing magic. Quickly and carefully, you mend the flesh back together. In one moment, there is nothing but a ugly scar. But you're sure with further healing magic that might even fade with time.
Thank you, Rhys.
Now realizes the potential danger with the subtractive method. Our mage got... Yes, even with a specialization and an affinity that is rather proficient with such uncursing and disenchantment. And as this should plainly demonstrate, the concern for yourself is rather mild. The concern for your patient should be paramount. Lest your patient lose their head. Or worse.
If they lose their head, don't they lose their life?
Depends on what they are. Human, absolutely.
Those were good attempts. I'll have to quickly mend the dummy, though. Step to the side.
They probably lose them all the time.
I'll be standing over there within earshot of Master Califix, but I'll be going after you.
Yes. Nyata remember for Nyato.
If they need more healers, just warn me and Poppy, we will help you.
Same here.
I'm going to have to wait a long time before my turn comes up.
Now then.
Because these are all life students.
Peek at our roster.
I have to wait my turn as a girl.
There you are. Let's see. Anyway, sadly, I don't have a chaos enchantment put out for it. I'll grab that quickly. Would you like to learn the additive or the subtractive method first?
What did he ask?
I think I'll go
Life casters.
additive.
I am. I'm a life caster.
Very well.
If I'm gonna get injured, I'd rather the more dangerous one be last.
Come back here.
A fine way to learn. Step up to this one. This is our Earth amulet.
I'm not.
Lord.
Which one are you?
Now then,
Just waiting my turn.
I would...
I don't have to
That was
Actually, no, you can only really use your specialization. Probably for the best.
because they were going to do wait before you.
Attempt to unweave the spell. In fact, you may have a better time trying to seal it than to unweave it.
I'd rather go do something else.
Does that count towards the decursing something?
Yes, if you seal the
Have
curse
you seen Wayne's
within the
new
object,
outfit?
you
It looks good on
deactivate the
him.
curse.
Alright.
For protection mage,
I like the bows on
from
his
there,
arms.
once it is sealed, you can think of it as pulling a tuber from the ground.
You
I
guys look
suppose,
cute.
or pulling a tick off of a person. Once you
Are
have
you supposed to be
your
looking
seal
like a
in
ninja?
place, you can move the seal much
is
easier
that
than
the
the
look you were
curse.
going for?
Oh.
Hmm. Kind of.
Okay.
Very
Just
well.
checking on you all.
It works.
Just
With
checking on you all.
advantage for infinity.
It works. It works on you. Like
Wow.
Ninja
Alright.
rabbit.
Oh, Doctor.
With 2 natural ones.
How's your hammer fairy?
Son of a bitch.
What is your rolls? Good God!
Working exactly how
We're probably gonna be
Uh,
heading off to New
The
Lockport
dice god
soon.
says I choose chaos today.
Oh, no problem.
Hey, be glad I wasn't rolling like this on the mission.
If you issues with it, just come to the fort.
Sheesh!
I'm probably gonna do
With 2 natural ones.
Goodbye.
business fair sale.
With 2 natural ones, as you
Goodbye.
reach out with the magic, you begin
Explode in
trying
the
to
face.
We're going to
seal
New
this earth
Lockport
magic
again?
with-
But this
and cutting it
No,
off
me and
from
Hannah
the
were
victim.
planning on it. It's
Or your
just taking a
stand-in
class.
victim here.
It's taking a long time to get to my turn, and I'd
You-
rather not wait.
Perhaps get a little overconfident with
nothing.
your own specialization and do it a little bit too quickly. Before the
They're
seal
all
is fully
life
put in
students.
place,
I'm like the only
the
girl
curse
one
begins
here.
to siphon the magic out from your spell,
Oh.
and you watch as
Yeah.
the entire dummy is turned to stone. Not just a craggy, rocky
Yeah, I'm
surface,
gonna
but
go
a
die.
We can go to Lockport. We can get more
Crawling
food.
away, crawling away.
As you look with, as you inspect it with magical investigations and spells, you notice that the spell has gone all the way through now, and the dummy is stone all the way through.
I suppose I should be glad that this wasn't the subtractive method.
Yes, well, you've killed 1 patient, but you're not injured.
Yeah.
You polished the rock. Wow. Okay.
For everyone wondering, this is why we are not attempting decursing on any live students.
Oh, jeez.
You.
Makes sense.
Now then,
Yeah.
let me see if we can fix this here. I don't actually know how much has changed about it. See if I can do something.
I mean, if you can't, it could make for a good docking piece in a living room.
Well, I'd rather not have to get a new one of these. There we are. I think I know what you've done. Give me a moment. There we are. The dummy returns to a craggy appearance. Sadly, that's a failure on your part, but you still have 1 more attempt. Come on. The subtractive method. Surely this will go better for you. Now then. With the subtractive method, once again, with protection magic, it might be better for you to seal the curse before you begin attempting. It give you some safety before. If you seal the curse before you attempt to subtractively destroy it, it may reduce the chance of you having an explosion.
After seeing what happened to Ash, I think that's probably safest. I just hope I don't have a repeat of the previous one. Oh wait, it's a different
It is
affinity,
important.
probably.
Well, this is a magma affinity. So you're going to want to be very careful and very slow. The mixing of polar opposites always is destructive. You're simply trying to control the destructive elements.
Yeah. She's going to take a few deep breaths before she begins again.
This time, even more cautiously, knowing the danger of this action, you slowly set up the seal around the spell, making sure never to mix the two while you do this. As you begin the process of adding this polar opposite magic into the artifact, you can feel how violently they're reacting with each other. Safely held in a bubble of protective sealing, the small cracks and breaks that shoot out shards of crystal bounce rather harmlessly against the bubble, force keeping it from ever becoming a threat. And finally, you watch as a deep crack forms in one of the main gems of the necklace, and it shatters rather violently, shrapnel being shot out against the bubble with force. But the seal holds in place, and the head of the dummy remains attached.
Okay.
You notice, however, there is no mana left over for you to put into a crystal. The magic within the curse has been destroyed. And not even your own magic from the spell is left over. You can only really reclaim what you put into the seal, which is minimal at best.
I think I might have destroyed the mana by accident.
There is no accident there. That is through which the process of the subtractive method of decursing works.
Oh.
You are destroying the magic.
Oh.
But you too are also destroying your own magic by doing so. All things remain equal and balanced with the subtractive method. However, you do not gain any benefits thereafter, but it is a more permanent way of destroying a spell. For certain powerful spells, it may not even be possible, especially if the caster who made the enchantment fortified it. It may be impossible to use the additive method. There is a time and the place for both. It is something you must come to know how to intuit. Now then, you did well. If you could step to the side with the others. Now then, if our next student could step forward, I actually need to replace this one. Remind me, your affinity is...
I'm light affinity.
I see. Very well. In that case, I can bring out another fire affinity. And I'll have to put away the stone one for a moment. Would you like to learn the subtractive or additive method first?
I was coming by to say I hope you have a good day, Aeon.
We're ready. I'll do the subtractive one first.
I see. Very well.
Hello, little one. I was coming by to say I hope you have a good day. I do have to unfortunately head on a mission.
Now then, I'm going to warn you. This is the dangerous one for yourself.
Mostly.
Good luck.
You're going to want to very slowly, very carefully control the rate at which your magic flows into this necklace.
Pushes his.
As you do so, you try to do this slowly and carefully. And as you begin pushing your magic into the necklace, you can feel how violently the two affinities are tearing each other apart. The explosive force, you very quickly have to switch from putting more magic into it and using your magic to contain the destructive force. Quickly, you're getting overwhelmed, and the only way you can think to stop this from exploding in your face is to pull all of your magic out of it quickly. The necklace looks damaged. One of the gems is cracked, but it's still glowing bright. The head of the dummy, though, it seems a little singed. Not destroyed, but worse for the wear. It was wise for you to cancel your casting like that. Otherwise, we'd certainly have another headless dummy. It is important for everyone to keep in mind. The subtractive method, if you fail, does not always result in destructive catastrophe. However, it will always result in some level of harm to the patient. But it is harm that can be reversed. Moving on to the additive method for you, to the other side with the other dummy.
Applying magic hard. I thought learning it was even harder.
Oh, don't worry. This is still novice lessons. Now then, whenever you are ready, try to pull the magic of the spell apart. Pluck at it. Look for the loose threads. Think of it as a shirt. Or some other woven material.
That's actually quite an explanation.
And once you have a thread you can pull, put it into the mana crystal you have.
Take it. And the crystal in front. He looks.
With a 17, as you begin looking out over the weave of this necklace, you notice a few mistakes, as it were, in the weave. Patterns where it seems worse. Weak spots. You start plucking at them, and you're able to snap one of them. Thinking of it as a thread, you grab on it and start pulling it. Pulling on it, leading it to the mana crystal. As you begin slowly guiding the magic into the crystal turns a bright yellow. And soon the color of the gems in the necklace turn to a dull gray. With a 17, you pull even more. You notice the thread is still connected. And as you pull, you notice the gems themselves start to actually dust away. Until there are only empty sockets where gems should be put in the necklace. Getting a bit ahead of ourselves, aren't we?
Only really meant to put it in the crystal.
Well, not only have you decursed the artifact, you've disenchanted it as well.
Oh.
Is it... wouldn't happen to be in the crystal, would it?
Oh, yes. From what I can see, you've put everything into the crystal.
Oh. Well, okay. That one's much easier.
Yes.
Just like you explained it.
When it comes to disenchantment, the additive method and subtractive method are much the same. The additive method will allow you to reclaim the mana within, whereas the subtractive method will leave you with a net 0 on both sides. All the magic you put in will be destroyed, and all of the magic within it will be destroyed. Sometimes it's necessary, though. Now then, step to the side.
Goddamn box.
Let's see.
Where you go?
Now then.
Where'd the big wolf thing go?
Ready, you next.
Well, he's for him, but he's not here.
Right. Now then. Going to need. Well, we have the dome. Now put another one of the.
That's a surefire.
There we are.
Essentially
Now then. We have a dark spell, or a dark artifact and a blighted artifact. Which would you like to learn first? The subtractive or the additive?
The additive.
I literally walked away, ate an entire meal,
Very well.
came back, and the line has not moved.
In that case, step over here to this one. Use your dark magic to pick out the seams of the spell. Pull it apart and put it into the crystal on your hip.
Excellent. The best kind.
Understood.
Yep. It means that they're. If I remember correctly from the teachings, it's a stronger connection that way because if the familiar chooses you without even being summoned, then
As you cast the spell,
it has a lot stronger.
you pull away at the spell, finding a couple of seams in the spellcraft, a couple of errors you pick at and pull.
Once collected, it can act kind of like an explosive.
Slowly but surely, you are able to draw the magic out of the curse and into the spell at your, or into the mana crystal at your hip. You watch as the dark veins on this dummy, what looked like burns, slowly recede. The damage from the previous attempt still lingers, but the spell is undone.
Unless I'm not seeing it there.
Very well. Good. Now then, moving on to the subtractive method.
Are they over there? I can't see.
Hi, Miyako. I'm in the middle of a magic lesson at the moment.
Flower in your hair?
I'm just gonna talk.
What?
You're going to want to very carefully
A flower for you.
work on
Put it in your hair.
drip feeding your mana
Thanks.
into this
Why do I need to put it
It's
in
an
my
orange
hair?
blossom.
and control the rate at which the
Because
disruption
my friends need
occurs.
to look as pretty as they are.
Again, smart familiars are.
With a 17.
They have the free will to do what they wish.
As you begin to slowly, carefully feed water magic into this blighted artifact, you can feel how explosive it is within the artifact. Recoils through your conduits. You can feel as the spell is destroyed as you put it in. With a 17, you begin applying this magic very lightly all around the entirety of the amulet, controlling the drip like it were a leaky faucet. Until, with a single audible crack, the necklace splits in two.
Okay, now I wish I had a blush expression.
And you can see that the enchantment on each is slowly leaking magic that, if you wanted, you could quickly put into one of your mana crystals.
Okay, what's it under? What leak is happening?
The crystal... The crystal on its own seems to begin siphoning the magic. And this artifact is also disenchanted, as it is finally crumbling to dust without any magic holding it together.
I see.
Well, it's good to know you see an opportunity when one is presented. Yes, much similarly. Well, the subtractive method, when it comes to disenchantment, which we'll go over further with the principle, instead of destroying the magic, you simply need to break a part of the spell open so that you can siphon out the rest. Think of it as cracking open palm fruit and putting it in a cup. Now then, you'll step to the side.
Good work, Damien.
Lupus should be next.
Yeah.
Before me, I believe.
If you'll step forward, I have two to replace. Let's see. Out of two.
Besides recovering.
Let's see. We'll grab.
Let's see this. It's actually very pretty.
My shoulder's still bugging me a little bit. Think you
And
can do some extra healing on it?
let's get rid of this necklace of silence.
Left here.
In all honesty, if I was, say, Dark Affinity instead of Protection Affinity, I'd probably...
Now then, would you like to learn the additive or subtractive first?
Oh, don't mind, I'll go with the additive first. Subtractive is a little scary for me, so...
Like a min...
Very well. Step forward to this dummy, this earth one.
Alright, I'm gonna fix the crystal to my hammer, and then... So... Just... Alright, let's go.
You're dealing with the curse first. So, similar to disenchanting, you're going to want to pick at the seams of it.
Yeah, like I'm dismantling a weapon or something like that. Yeah, something
Yes.
like that.
With a 7, as you begin trying to pick apart at the spell, as you add mana into the spell to try and find the weak points of it, the petrification on this dummy gets worse and worse the longer you pick and prod until it becomes completely solid marble again.
Oh. Yeah, okay, no. I just made it stronger.
See if I can't fix it. Step forward to the other dummy. It's the same issue as disenchantment.
Oh, it's quite different. I know.
It's out of character, it's out of character. That's fair. Okay, back in character.
We need people to gather together.
There we go. Back to as it was before. Now then.
Catching.
Oh, this one is bringing me flashback when I almost blew my head off from a cursed collar I used to have.
Perhaps this might help. Think of it as taking a chisel made of your magic and very lightly tapping away. until it cracks.
The magic, it's mostly about how you visualize.
If you can break the main, if you can
It
break the
manifest in
backbone of the spell, the rest of it will unweave.
Yes.
For some people, they envision.
Alright, well, just in case, just so I can do this first, I'm gonna cast Metal Skin on myself, just in case.
Petrified.
Rolling.
They're basically.
Since this is not a lesson spell, you had advantage, but with a 6, the spell doesn't really provide much protection. Your skin turns to a very... As a metal worker, you realize it's not much stronger than aluminum.
You might imagine.
Well, I tried at least. Okay, well, let's do this.
The person.
Do it with my body touch.
Basically.
Damon seems to be recovering nicely.
With a 4.
Like a statue of whatever they.
Do this with my
You line up your magic, and with what you suspect is probably the strongest part of the spell. And lightly you tap away until you notice a crack. And getting a little eager, hoping you had done it right, think of it more as stone than as if it were magic. You strike down hard to split it in two, instead of carefully chipping away at it. And that sudden force causes the magic to explode. A blast of fire hits you in the face as... Or no, this was a silent spell. Rolling. With a 2. You are hit.
Oh my god.
Blowback of
You
the
are
spell.
yelling.
For the next 10 minutes, you are the effects of the silent spell, and the head of the dummy is completely burned away.
Am I better now?
Ooh.
Yes.
Okay, that's good. Oh, that's not good.
Are you injured at all?
I'm not sure how not to do it with creation magic yet.
I think I know what's happened here. Hold off, Rhys. We'll let this be the punishment for your failure. Step to the side. If it's still an issue after an hour, we'll go through the process of decursing you. Your timer starts now.
Did you see the Eugenes running around?
Oh, right. I need to repair the dummy first. Oh, dear.
So which part of you is petrified? Well, that's an interesting way to cast silence on something.
There we are. Now then.
Hey, you're a metal mage. You could do the same thing with metal.
For the moment, we'll just have you try to undo whatever has been done to these. We're not sure of your affinity.
Very well.
See if you can't reach out and attempt to undo the damage done to these artifacts. A 7. As you begin trying to reach out and either mend or finish off whatever damage has been done to this necklace, the magic is unfamiliar. This is a complicated weave. You see patterns that you can't make out where they end or begin. Repetitions that break and start. Honestly, it hurts your head a little as you try to look this over and over again. You simply cut off the spell before your headache gets any worse.
Puts in his helmet. Oh yeah, no, you see one like sticking in the top of my fur.
It was confusing.
We'll go over this a few more times later on outside of a lesson. would be good to get some one-on-one lessons with you, I believe. Step to the side.
Very well. Now then, the next student may step forward.
Get
Are we
these
still
damn
on
things out of here.
relieving curses?
Yes, well, the good thing is, disenchantment is much the same. However, the main difference between disenchantment and breaking a hex is when you use the subtractive method.
Cursed, I don't really
You
do
want
them.
not to destroy
Well,
it
so that's
in
what
its
they're doing.
entirety.
Removing curses
You're simply
or
trying to cut the enchantment away from its binding. There are a few parts on the spell that bind it to an item. The subtractive method, you simply cut away at those with your own magic, trying to save what's left over.
When decursing, it's always better to simply eradicate the curse than leave any parts lingering on the object. Now then, what are your affinities?
I don't mean to interrupt this lovely session, but are any of you healers? There seems to be a poor boy mage. Dark skin, white hair, who's hurt by the water.
I should probably go, Master Caliphate.
Rio.
Where
If you're gonna go, you're free. Wonderful.
Excuse me.
And you start thinking of your death over and over again.
Did you not do that in the street?
Direction.
In the ground, and it will be ours. So.
Look, they have a bloody god into it.
Where did you say they were?
They were over here, lying on the ground. Yep, po' boy's still there.
Rayo. What happened to him?
I don't know, he kept blabbering on about seeing a ghost, about a dark pulse, or dark magic being within the city. It doesn't seem to be.
I ran over to the
physical
huts.
damage,
There was no one there, so I just grabbed a couple of things.
Rayo, are there any visible injuries on you?
No. There's no injury.
I gave him a little potion to help ease the pains a little bit.
She rose up from Now's grave.
Easy. Breathe, buddy. You need to make some movements, okay?
I don't think it works. There's something else than.
Can we get him up on the bench real quick?
Get the. Oh wait.
You check for. I think he's having a heart attack.
Can someone help me get him up at least on the bench so he's not on the grass? Alright, I got his legs.
Come on.
Ready?
1,
2,
3.
On the bench.
I heard somebody fell.
Oh, jeez.
Okay.
Give us some space.
He was like this when I got here.
No, I don't think that'll help.
Explain the situation again.
I just grabbed a bunch of stuff. I don't know what any of this does. It sounds like one potion.
Ghost. Come here. Come here now.
I'm here.
She rose up from Nav's grave. The one. She's here.
Who rose from Nav's grave?
Who is here?
She's
shrouded in darkness and red stuff on the face, 2 swords, just like Nav. I'm not lying.
Was it the same person from the magic lesson?
Yes, it's her.
Shallow breaths, Rail.
I hear my other hand.
There's some of this dust I picked up.
Would anyone happen to know
the ghost is impossible.
to calm?
Oh, it's undead.
It's the ghost. I don't understand.
This one has Z's on it. Do you think this will help him calm down?
Is that a narcotic? You want to put him to sleep?
Drugs?
He does seem to be having a heart attack.
I'm not sure if you're his own book or not.
You have a better idea, Jackson?
I can give him something that I've been growing at the heels in Red Bull.
Problem solved. I think it solved itself.
He's...
Hold on.
Out.
No, there's
We're
a
both
pulse.
going to check Red Bull.
He's alive.
He's definitely breathing. Bloody hell.
He's at least breathing.
Now what do we do? There's
I'm
no
not
way that
sure.
no sane man saw something and reacted like this without a reason. Somebody
It
must
wasn't.
have done
They
something.
said ghosts.
Something must have-
Obviously, something happened with the ghosts and attacking them. Whatever it was, a deity perhaps. But
He also
Why
said
would a
something about a
spirit just
figure with
attack
2
for no reason?
swords.
because
Also being
obviously they pissed it off or something. It had to have been evil, as they were saying darkness. Ooh, so probably darkness of some sort.
Well, we can't have him laying here. Let's bring him back to the Healers Guild and rest him in the bed.
That's the least we can do is get him
It's going to be heavy for me to do that. For that far.
and get him in a bed.
I could carry.
I'll help with.
You grab the legs, I grab the arms.
Yep.
I'll go ahead
I'm
and
ready.
get a bed ready.
Ready? 1, 2, 3. And let's get him over to the Healers Guild.
Please drop him. Please.
I'm not going to drop
Let
him.
your hands slip. Let your hands slip. Please drop him.
One moment. Hang on.
Yeah.
All good.
Okay, we're good now.
After you.
Please drop him. Please drop him. Please drop him.
Go that way.
Why does this
Go to your right.
Okay.
By the bones, please drop him.
I'm not going to drop Rio.
Please drop him.
Wait, you want to go backwards?
He's had it coming for a while.
Yes. It's either you go backwards or I go backwards. Either way,
The
there is a
Healers
tree
Guild is the
behind
other
you.
way, though.
You're not seeing what he's done to my friends. He deserves it.
I'm not dropping Rio.
I won't ask right now, but
I will give you directions on where to go. Just keep going
yeah,
right.
just yeah, watch my back. I can't turn back.
Trees.
So
Just
he's,
watch your footing. Watch your footing.
I'm watching my feet and
Don't drop him in
his.
the pond.
I'm not dropping him in the pond. Go right.
I'm going right.
I'm not going to question your certain preferences.
Go behind.
At
Keep
this
going straight.
moment, we do have
Okay.
the fish to fry, I believe.
What?
We have to drop him.
Straight.
That's our fish.
Straight line.
By the fish.
I'm going straight.
Oh, here you are, Jackson.
Not right now. We're carrying Rayo
Right
over
now,
to
he
the
is
Healers Guild.
unconscious. If you want to walk and talk, then by all means, let's walk and talk.
Oh, there's like apparently two dying people at the healer's house.
Oh,
Are you fucking kidding me?
jeez.
No, I wish I was.
Oh, where are the mages when you need them?
Do you want me to just handle this for you guys?
Drop them.
Building behind you.
Oh, that would actually.
Building
I
behind
can't
you.
look behind me.
Stop. Stop.
Okay, I'm stopping.
Hey, welcome.
Grab him from the chest, just with two hands.
He is unconscious right now. People are dying at the Healers Guild.
You see about him.
Alright, you run ahead, I'll carry him.
Can you bring him? Can you bring him to the Healers Guild, please? I'll be running over there shortly.
I have a bed.
And while he's asleep,
I have a bed ready for him.
No.
He's currently unconscious, and I need to figure out the rest of the situation. I'm behind a building.
Any object that is hard enough
Okay.
to crack an egg with is essentially a weapon.
Well, let's drag him to the clinic.
First the queen, now this.
And there's two other injured people there already, so yes, this is a very much worse timing.
they're not going to drop him.
Make way for Healers Guild business, please.
Oh shit, he got fucked up real good.
At least I am physically capable, but I think I can't help with the actual magic part, so...
It's okay. I can.
Oh good, one of the
heal in
people is up
3
and
different-
about. That's lucky.
I know the three styles of healing, not just magic, so it's fine.
Just leaves you wholesale up in...
Hi, you're being grabbed.
Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't catch that. Who grabbed me where?
Totally fine. I technically grabbed you
How
over.
unfortunate.
Oh, at the... Okay.
It's fine, my guy. We need to talk.
Okay.
Oh no, I haven't been around for a while. Probably not then.
Who is this naff person?
I'm looking for my sister.
I never knew her very well. I just know that she used to be a member of the Aether Guard.
You know that name.
Where's the Aether Guard now?
I haven't seen any for a while.
Anyone else that would know her more in depth besides Radio?
If you see them around, if you ever see them whenever you go on your travels, please.
Not that I know of.
I'd like to introduce myself. Obi-Wan Kenobi. Oh, no,
No other close associates.
That's a little
Close
meta.
friends.
Anyway.
I think only the Aether Guard would have... I think only the other Aether Guard might have known her better than I do. And Rayo.
Did she do any other kind of work besides this guard job she did?
I don't think so. But I need to get to Rayo because he's unconscious right now.
Come on. I won't hold you against your will.
Thanks.
Give it a couple minutes and you should be able to wake up then.
About the Hydra.
Okay, real.
I'll talk about it later.
You
Right.
are in the mood.
Sorry about the delay. I
I
got dragged off somewhere.
brain and made it.
It's okay.
Hurt?
Are you all right,
So
Rayo?
is this blood on you, or what's on you?
I passed out.
Across their arm and mostly across their
From my
face and coming out of their
diagnosis,
ears
it's
and their
nothing
eyes
physical.
is black
He witnessed
coagulated
something
blood.
that caused his brain to shut down
It's
out of
very,
trauma.
very old. And you would notice a lot of red, very fresh blood.
He was breathing quite
Where
heavily.
is she? The one with two swords. Have you seen her?
Just be using presentation just to see what's.
There are no
That-
person of that description in here.
Actually, wait.
That,
wait.
Okay, is there any fresh blood?
And there was
Anything
someone
coming out
there,
after the
but
fact?
they walked up.
There's still a little bit coming out of the ears.
If I may, actually, that person
something coming out of
described
their ears?
dragged me off to the side as I was coming over to the
Can you
Healers
check their
Guild.
ears?
I was trying to get over here, but they
What?
were asking me questions about Nav, and I.
What did she say? What did she say?
She did. She wanted to know more about Nav, but I actually don't know much about Nav personally, other
so
than
what's your
they were
affinities
part of the
again?
Aether
I'm trying to
Garden.
remember, but I'm drawing a blank.
That they cared a lot about you.
Shoot. Wait, you said you had death, right?
I have darkness.
Those who cannot process
Darkness, that's what it was.
properly tend to.
How is death again?
And when I mentioned the urgency to get back to the Healers Guild, they just let me go.
At least he's alive.
I can
see
from them.
I kind of feel bad because he did kind of tell me to
But is
find
that
his
a permanent
mother,
damage
but
to
I
the
have no
person
idea
or
what his
temporary
mother
damage to the
is.
person?
It is temporary. Yes, I don't. I'm not gonna take a lot of it.
It's the
Then go
short
ahead.
like
Back to
queen
the
with the
castle,
baby in
last I
her
heard.
arms
Who's
and a
gonna
very
be
pretty
the
butt.
I know that having no emotions at all is
I am
not good.
trying to be helpful.
Talk about my mother's butt while I'm suffering.
Put my emotions on the back foot. To suppress
What the fuck am I hearing? My head hurts.
As they grab your hand, their body is ice cold.
Something.
Last I heard, she went back to the castle.
Almost like you are touching a body.
Sorts, it helps to rid yourself of emotions so that you can
And you will
purely and
feel
neutrally
just
flee.
a severe coldness come as you feel your life force being drained from you.
It's a bit woozy.
How are you feeling, other than what you said
Don't
about the head?
If a drug comes up
should
to
be
you
okay.
and offers you tarantula whiskey.
Indeed, I have.
That was
I'll
tarantula whiskey?
stand right here. So
Why would
that
you
doesn't
think
happen.
that has tarantula?
It would look pretty
I'm alright.
Because I thought he said it was just a name and that it was just because it had the kid.
Are you sure?
He didn't tell me that it actually had Here. that.
Can you
Drink this.
reinvigorate yourself?
Well, I guess.
Indeed.
Come on. Okay, just relax for a bit.
Some variables.
I was fine up until really last week.
With what you just drank, it tastes incredibly minty.
I was holding it very long.
And simply exist because of a
And as you drink it, you feel like a coldness just flash and creams and then subside. Pretty much like when you apply some hot and cold balm on your muscles. It also does that on your head and then your pain disappears.
There's this thing called
You basically have
Suffering.
me with the affected blood.
Doctor told me that one.
So,
mortals and humans they would rather wish they were capable of. Right, I have to go report in.
Alright. Thank you.
Here.
I don't usually take into account.
I'm fine now.
Okay.
Thanks.
They are elements and variables.
Alright.
Do you need an elbow just in case, sir?
No. I'm good.
Most of it was not
Don't understood, sir. Except for you.
Would you like to get back to the magic lesson?
Whiskey from a drow. Yeah, I had to leave because I had out of ley line issues to deal with.
Up and going.
Excuse me,
today, so I have nothing to do anything with that.
Apparently, it actually has real tarantula venom.
He's forcing himself to
So you got poisoned.
The next
Oh, he is okay. He told me it had a little bit. No, he's fine. With what I gave him, he's fine. And he even drank
A
some.
little bit of
Unless he decides to get
Well,
in
that's
trouble
because
again,
he's
but that I
probably
can't guarantee.
used to drinking. Or he's just part tarantula.
I'm fine,
No,
thanks.
Chloe's drow. They have natural.
Alright, I'm gonna leave you guys to it.
You know, the spider worshipper. Please stay safe,
Yeah.
sir.
Oh no.
Thank you.
Again,
Here to
they
support a friend.
practically live off the stuff.
Okay.
Not really.
I just thought it was, just a cute little name for a hard whiskey. You know, I can hold my whiskey.
Yeah, a bit. Well,
He said, no, it's fine. It is a cute name. It's literally
Guy came out and started threatening us like he was gonna blow up our heads.
Wait a minute. Hammerhead looking fellow.
You're still on your heelys.
I guess you could call it a hammer.
What do you got here? Don't worry about him. A friend of mine along with another I'm fine.
I'm going to be heading back to Califax. If you need anything else, the Healers Guild, you know where it is.
Thank you. Got it.
Hello, Carrot.
Yeah, he's got a little blood going on us.
Where's your sky piece?
Why did you go into the building? Did you take the drow in there?
Yeah. Exactly why.
The mail office is gone, so I am on paid leave. Oh, temporarily gone.
Things happen.
Okay. Well, enjoy your time off.
I'm just running some dates
And thank you always for your service.
Right now, so it shouldn't be
Hi, Wayne.
He did kind of come at us at like a 0 to 100 sort of situation.
Going on the road where the minions lose against fucking bandits!
Like,
there's such a missed potential.
An affinity. Any affinity.
I'm back, Master Califax.
Arcana.
The situation's been taken care of.
If
you're just doing yourself, you can do a lot with magic.
I thought just that time like they were working with clay, shaping it into forms and whatnot.
I'm actually curious about this one.
Here's
Here's an artifact that needs to be destroyed.
I actually got.
So it's quite alright if you destroy this one completely.
Yeah, that's nice.
You look at the crystal, or you look at the necklace. The crystals are a red glow. Nothing too spectacular happens. In fact, the dummy sits there, even though the curse has been activated. Rolling something.
I was about to ask, may I investigate it?
Make interesting concoctions for his winery, so I'm...
On the outset, nothing really catches your attention unless you'd like to try to use magic to identify it.
I was going to.
Since this is not a part of the lesson, you get advantage. With a 15,
Alright.
you look at the necklace. You look at it through the spell, and a sense of dread fills you. And you look upon this spell and tremor and quake. As if looking at a devil you never believed in, you see the accursed, the dreaded enchantment of...
Oh yeah, also, Rio, I think his name was, got injured at some point.
Not really,
One of
no.
our healers had to go.
Just have to get hard enough.
Yeah, We're on the last one, so just in time to get back in line.
I beg.
So it seems.
You wish to
Yes,
fucking try.
perfect time to get back in line. Yeah.
Mm.
Are you certain?
Is that a regular
What
sword?
do you mean? I've never been more certain that this thing needs to be destroyed. In fact, it's been needed to be destroyed since the day I got my hands on it.
Regular sword, you fucker. I know you used that before. It has runes on it.
Yeah, but the runes do nothing.
What will happen if it backfires?
I'm gonna give you a roll.
I believe so. I think
It's a 50-50 on whether or not you'll be hit by
fire, right?
Yeah.
Or you'll be hit by the shrapnel of the
artifact.
Magic is it?
It's just magic in general that just hurts him.
So,
And silver.
Would you like to try to identify the necklace?
Something about it that's
Yes.
giving off magic.
Understood.
But it's
Rolling.
definitely not
Me
the
first taking care of that. You take it easy.
Want to try it?
No.
With a 4 and an 8,
Nope.
you can
I
only
sent
tell
something
that it
off
is
with that fucking thing.
arcane curse.
Normal sword.
And
No, it's fucking not.
something about the way
fucking
it's
sent
written
something.
fills you with a sense of dread. You're not sure what it is though, but
It seems familiar.
I didn't know this.
something about
I
that
think I know what it is
spell.
out of character.
Something about that spell fills
It's
you
only
with
made out
It
of
is not
mithril
fucking
and
horror.
demon horn.
Ah then, whenever you're ready.
Elder demon horn.
Out of character if it's what I think it is. Lord.
A fucking magical blade.
I'm gonna take a precaution.
No, it's not. It's just made
She's
out of an
going to
elder
cast a
demon
very
sword and
minor defensive rune.
That's
on herself.
innately magic.
Oh. And
Rolling.
adamantite.
That's
Cool.
14.
know exactly what the enchantment is.
You will have advantage on the save should this fail.
I've got nothing to do after this.
Right?
That will still fucking hurt.
Rolling. But it's still technically not a magic.
With advantage for the arcane affinity, or no, subtractive method. Advantage for
It's just the materials.
Yes, fucking magic.
Actually, you tell
Yes,
me, what
magic metal.
affinity are
That
you
also hurt.
using?
I guarantee you we could
I
For
will
the
be using
subtractive
Arcane
then we can get
2.
some
Subtract from it.
get some interesting things going down.
Subtractive is the polar opposite.
Oh.
But it can also be the seekers.
Which of the 4 options? What of the 4 options? The 4 options are earth, metal, stone, or protection.
That there isn't.
So now we just need to find the right people in.
I will use.
Which is
Probably
still
ask,
I will use Earth.
who's the one that did. Who's
Understood.
the one running the agriculture
That is
field?
a
We
flat
talked
roll.
to him about getting a supply of.
Brian?
Yeah, Brian.
Brian is the head of the
With a 2.
the head of the agricultural
Okay.
field here.
That's a fair.
With a 2, you begin reaching out with your earth magic to try and destroy this cursed artifact, this artifact that should not exist.
Like self-sustained.
And you're a little too heavy-handed with your application of earth magic. And the crystals on the necklace begin to flat shred like a bomb before they explode. You have advantage on this roll. It's a good thing you had advantage. With a 5 and a 19.
It's like, oh shit.
With a 5 and a 19, you protect yourself as shards of magic and shards of crystal slam into the shield. And unfortunately for the dummy, there is only a crater where it stood.
That is. I can understand why you said that needed to be taken care of, Master Halifax.
But
Yes. Listen.
Oh, that was something.
And luckily none of you were close enough to be hit with that either.
a bit more than magical class.
I tried getting rid of one of like the bigger.
Now then, those things are becoming way too common.
He's getting diddly.
Oh no.
Now then,
I'm gonna sit.
all said and done with, I hope you can all see the risky nature of this kind of hexological deconstruction and destruction. Disenchantment and enchantment carry the decursing and disenchantment carry the same risks as each other. Should you fail at disenchanting an object, you may very well either strengthen the enchantment or afflict yourself with it, or it may destroy the object you're trying to salvage, causing damage to yourself. Decursing, as we've all seen here, the various risks there are to both the person you are trying to leave and the person who is casting the spell. These risks are great, and I hope you all noticed just how much magic it's taking to do these things, and how quickly that can add up when a population becomes cursed, not just a single person. For those of you in the Mages Guild who are now confident in your abilities to decurse people and disenchant, it was a ruling of the last mayor that Mayor McMahon, before she departed. And this is a ruling that I and the other Mage Guild members, and honestly, as acting magistrate, I still enforce this rule. Anyone who wishes to be decursed in Aether must pay an equivalent mana cost, either a donation to a crystal, such as these mana crystals, or in the form of artifacts. Once more, decursing a person. Should certain curses be attempted in Aether, there have been issues where people's curses have leached mana out of the ley lines, damaging the island. This is why it is always important to identify a curse, to be careful, and to always be vigilant. Curses are very dangerous things. I know Sulfur has taught a lesson on them. I will not be teaching any of you curses until you reach the adept level or more. Curses are not something for novices to be dabbling with until they're more confident with more fundamental skills. If you fail to curse someone, you may... Yes, if you curse or try to curse someone, or curse an object and fail, one of the many things that could happen is you cursing yourself. And don't get me started on the long and arduous process of fixing that. Now then,
wizards.
With that, unless everyone would like to go through and try the additive and subtractive methods for disenchantment as well, I believe this is a good place to end our lesson. The crystals you have all filled with mana can be put back into the crate, and we can bring them back to the Mages Guild. For a donation at a later time. Yes.
If we don't all, if only a few of us want to try our hand at the disenchantment, and could it be just like if the few of us give it a try and see what happens?
Who here would like to try disenchantment?
At what level, Mr. Calvax? At what level of enchantment would this be?
Novice. This is a novice course.
I'm alright for now.
I will. Head. Well, it doesn't seem I can look at our roster anymore. Now then, the five of you.
Guess I'm the only one. Oh, five?
No, there were five of you. The five of you may step up, and we'll begin this private lesson. The rest of you are dismissed if you have other places to be, however.
Might I ask you one question before you continue your lesson?
Yes.
I've been meaning to join the Mages Guild. I don't know how I would go about this process.
Yes, very simple. You fill out, simply takes out a ledger.
It's like the same thing as curses, though, right?
Here, simply put your name, your affinity.
Yeah, most of it.
Once you leave your level of skill to be, and anything else you think the Mages Guild should know about you for your education.
You want to head to,
Yes, thank you.
I don't want to join
I'd
you.
like to thank you for the Did you go this lesson, even if it is things I have gone over?
Oh, hey,
before,
Grim.
it's good to
Is the class over?
things. Thank you.
Yes, right now it's just more of it's technically a private
This is a
thing
private
for some of
side
the people that
lesson.
wanted to.
The main lesson has already been dismissed.
You'll be able to fill out the form there if you have any more questions.
I've been needing to skip the rate.
Do you have any more forms? One more time.
We last had him in the Healers Guild, and then he started walking off towards the farm. After that, I couldn't tell you where he is.
Should you lose that form and need other to fill out?
Well, hopefully I'll be able to catch him today. I have
Yes.
some important things I have to discuss with him.
After you're done, okay.
But I assume, what were you saying about
Because
Damien?
there was people injured.
I got to ask him right here.
The crystals
You got a form.
He's joining the guild officially. The Mages Guild
Or the
officially.
Mages Guild. Oh, I see.
He was already a part of our guild.
Oh, yeah.
Who's this?
Oh, yeah. Crimron holds up his gloves.
Do I need to make you roll, or since you're an archer?
Mayor McMayor.
No,
I see. You finally
Mayor
got
as in
a
horse.
It's a curse from a mothman.
So now
They are no longer a part of DRP, so we now have only acting magistrate.
All I will say is just hope that your glove doesn't decide to literally
One of my
explode.
patients got dragged into the clinic, afflicted with it.
Well, I don't think it should work too much.
I trapped it inside.
But
Oh
until
well.
then, I still
You've done
need to
good
speak
work.
to Ray. Oh, hey,
But
it's
you be really careful about the thing that gives this curse. The person who makes those is a rather trite bastard. Now then, we're going to do this a little fast, yes.
Weren't you gonna get to my... Will you have time for my uncursing today?
Oh, yes, of course.
Yes, after we do the disenchantment, we can decurse you.
Okay. I'll catch you around
Now
next time.
Alright. Each of you, the additive method is simple enough, so we'll be going through with the subtractive method, since it's actually a little bit different. In a few specific ways. Now then. Each of you is going to be given an artifact with a polar opposite affinity to yours. None of these are cursed.
Alright.
What I want each of you to do You're late. Now then.
Never mind.
Side effect
Here you are.
Huh? What is this?
Will you be joining us for the disenchantment?
Yeah, sure. I was trying to sit down over there, but something is preventing me from doing so.
Yes, you can sit down there. Each of these is an artifact with a polar opposite affinity to yours. I gave you soul because I'm not quite sure what your affinity is. Now then. The main difference between subtractive disenchantment and subtractive hex breaking is rather simple. When it comes to hex breaking, you want to... It is encouraged for you to destroy the spell in its entirety, instead of leaving anything behind. When it comes to subtractive disenchantment, especially within the Mages Guild, the Artisans Guild may prefer otherwise, but with subtractive disenchantment, you want to retain as much of the enchantment as possible so it can be siphoned into a crystal. This is because, unlike a curse, there's less chance of it lashing back and, well, afflicting you. You're more likely simply to be left with an inert object with some magic left within. Sulfur.
Mr. Effects?
Each of you shall attempt to disenchant this item. And using the mana crystals you have left, store away the magic within it. If you do this correctly, there should be nothing left in your hands by the end of it. It should completely turn to dust. Now then, we'll go down the line here. Rhys, just in case, have a healing spell prepared. These are rather small enchantments, so it shouldn't be too violent if they detonate, but you might blow off a finger or something. Now then.
Oh.
Starting with you. I want you to make your attempt first.
We begin. Can't I just grab at the mana of the spell and just kind of like clay pulling it away and trying to store it into the crystal?
The subtractive method is done by adding the polar opposite affinity and breaking it.
I'm adding my creation. Sorry, my brain. I'm adding my.
It's all right. Understood. Rolling. With a 6, you try to destroy the parts of the enchantment that hold it together. But with a 6, the best you can manage is destroying the entire artifact. Or pulling your mana away to prevent an explosion. What do you do?
She's not bright enough to pull away her mana in time.
Understood.
It's gonna blow up in front of her face.
In a small explosion, that a bit of smoke hits your face, cough up a bit, but your hand hurts, but nothing's broken, nothing's blown off. The artifact has basically vaporized into a puff of smoke. Well, I suppose... if it were a cursed artifact, yes, but that is not a disenchantment per se. At least not one that we would accept as successful. It is technically disenchanted, though. It is also obliterated. Moving on. Your attempt.
Okay.
Try to go for the weakest parts of the enchantment that keep it held to the item, not for the main body. There are a few binding spells on every enchantment that keep it bound to an object. Destroy those, and you'll free the mana for you to siphon into the crystal.
Okay, she's gonna try and focus on that then.
With a 10, you are able to destroy a few of the binding spells. The last one gives you trouble, and when you add more mana to try and forcefully destroy it, the magic is somewhat destroyed a little more. You're only able to fill half of the gem halfway with what remains. But you did successfully disenchant it. It slowly turns to ash in your hands, though there's less mana in your crystal than you would have liked. Novice Bell?
Alright. First, she's gonna identify what affinity this is, given the fact that she has both mind and protection.
With a 13, you are able to tell it is an arcane enchantment.
Alright. Now knowing that it's arcane, she's going to take a deep breath and attempt to disenchant it, envisioning it like putting something to... No, not putting something to sleep. Trying to get at the area around a cage to try and make it easier to remove.
Very well. With an 11, advantage for affinity type, you begin to slowly drip feed this polar opposite affinity into the enchantment, trying to slip it between the bars, as it were. And unfortunately, much similarly to the last attempt, one of the binding spells gives you a lot more trouble than the others.
You have to be a bit more forceful as you destroy it, sacrificing some of the total mana to be gained. You also can only fill your mana crystal halfway. Less than you'd like, but it is a success.
Oh, better than nothing.
Yes. Now then. You.
I'm gonna do this method. Picks up the artifact. Places it. It's like the thing you told me with the thread. I'm gonna use my left hand
Bye, Zach. Take care.
to guide it. The right hand an empty crystal.
That would be the additive method. You're going to find that should you try to pull a thread with a polar opposite affinity, you'll simply destroy the thread as you try to pull it. The subtractive method is done by snipping away at pieces until you're left with the whole body of this enchantment left over.
Like cutting a piece of fabric.
I'll use my own thread of mana and do as you say, and push it in.
Yes, try to slice away at it very lightly, very gently. Don't use too much.
And as he says that, with a 5, the artifact on the ground, rolling for you, with a 4 and a 5, as you begin to slice away at this magic, a thought crosses your mind. How much is too much? And almost immediately you find the answer out as the amount of magic you put in causes an uncontrolled destruction, leading to what is basically a small grenade in front of you as a large explosion occurs, missing everyone except you with the 4. A large shard of metal and crystal is lodged in your ankle.
Yep. Oh, chill.
And
you
just
got
you're all
that too.
You're up again.
Do we have any healers?
I'm right here. You can take nature magic, right?
It's not me, it's him.
It's him.
Yeah.
You can take nature magic, right?
Yeah, I'm a light affinity.
With a 15, you begin rapidly using magic to pull out the shards and accelerating the growth in the area.
Yes.
A small splat of blood hits the ground as his body quickly heals up. It's painful. By gods, does it hurt. But you'll live.
Oh, that's metal. Oh.
Yeah, I think I got explosive than mine.
Yeah. Ow.
I saw him near the
Better. It's my first time doing that, so I think that was a success and
It was
failure.
mine as well.
Oh.
Well, I mean, in a way, you did disenchant it. However, you were unable to reclaim any of the magic.
But by the farm,
I'll
I'll check
check
over
over
there.
there.
Because I was told they were
I think maybe that might be
better.
He's almost done with his
Now
lesson. And I'll
Your attempt.
hopefully get him cursed.
Oh, I see.
You don't want to stick around.
So it's gonna be similar to her, the one you've seen already. The jet of fire.
Sure.
Just
Oh,
gonna be
yeah.
spiraling
He
around.
to disenchant
His floating disc.
Practical.
I use my
With a
cast.
4.
Very good.
With a 4, as you begin trying to disenchant
It feels like the first time I've sat out all day.
you begin snipping away at 2 of the binding
Working on it,
spells
and I make sure you
and are
are.
able to free them. And as you try to cut away at the 3rd, it takes more mana than you expected, and some of the magic is destroyed in the process. And as you reach the last binding spell, you aren't able to cut at it safely. It is up to you whether or not you completely destroy this or give up.
Not bad. Not bad at all.
He's going to. He's gonna keep going at it.
Well, with your roll of a 4, doing so is a critical failure. As you begin trying to cut through this final thread of binding spell, the artifact in your hand detonates. Rolling. With a 13, you realize what's about to happen and throw it behind you as hard as you can. It goes sailing and explodes in the air before it hits the ground.
I could do another damage roll
Wait, what?
Sure.
Alright.
Respect.
I didn't exactly react to the flip thing, so yeah, I consent to.
One more roll.
Just sitting here.
Alright. With a 6, a 13, and an 8. One of the little shards of metal like beams you in the back of the head. It's not a wound worth treating. It'll heal on its own, but there's a little bit of blood coming down. It hurts. It stings. Bing. Oh. Bell, one of the shards of crystal hits you in the horn and leaves a little gouge in it.
Son of a bitch.
Oh, that's powerful.
Oh, sorry.
With a 13, one of the shards of metal whizzes by your face, but you're fine.
No.
Are you alright?
Just glad I was fast and shielded myself.
I see.
I'm sorry. I wish I could.
Better than being stabbed. I'll take that. I can heal.
All right, healer, get in there.
At the very least, it didn't rip my horn out.
Yeah, I'm okay.
Sorry, guys.
Make sure
Yeah, let me.
you're okay.
Did Rio and Kelly participated at the lesson?
Ooh, that looks
they
bad. Doesn't look
and as
serious.
such, they will be barred from going on. Well,
I can put a little
did,
salve on it.
but he did not finish the lesson.
Bad.
That is.
So if he wishes,
It's a cold salve being applied to the back of your head.
he had to be dismissed at some point. So
It'll tingle.
did dismiss-
It tingles, but
If
it
he
later
wishes to go
feels
on,
refreshing.
Field work
And
in our
then
field missions
you're going
that are
to
coming up, he will
get
have
a
to
bandage
finish the
patch
lesson
on the
beforehand.
back of your head.
Kelly
where
is completely
it
barred
was.
until she goes through the entire lesson.
I will go grab her. She made me a promise that she'd be here.
There you
warned
go.
her about this. She need to be reprimanded.
Thank-
At this point, I am sick of running.
Sorry about that.
Very well. You can find her.
It's okay.
Now then,
It happens.
our final attempt.
I'd rather get hurt than others.
Oh no, wait.
Second
this
to
has
final.
go after. So second to last.
I'm just.
Yeah, second to final. I'm sorry, I thought you were.
I also
All the
haven't
spells
had
you
a
have to
chance
cast
to
today.
decurse, so after the disenchantment.
Oh, you didn't? Oh, here.
After the disenchantment.
We'll do yours. Yes, we'll do yours after. Now then, simply try to use your magic to snip away at this.
But at least try to.
It's going to channel the energy within himself and just try to slowly eat away, snipping at the specific pieces.
With a 13, as you do so, the magic is strange and unfamiliar to you, but you can tell there are a few points that anchor it to the object in your hand. You begin using your own energy to cut away at it. You notice whatever energy you're putting in does react violently with the soul magic. And as you cut away at it, slowly you're able to get all 4 of the binding spells cut off. And you're able to guide the magic into the crystal at your hip.
Boy, it looks like it worked.
Well done.
I believe it was successful.
It seems to be. Now then, Rhys.
I might need to get someone to use a gross spell.
Yeah.
To fix my horn.
I have growth
We
magic.
have for
I'm
you
not sure how to use it to win.
the additive and subtractive.
I'd rather someone more experienced, no offense.
I'm not sorry. I have creation magic.
And allow me to quickly... Everyone, stand back if you would. We're going back to the decursing segment. Terribly sorry, but Rhys did not have a chance. Now then, you watch as the curses are activated. A familiar, if horrific, sight begins as the healing curse begins to activate.
And this time we have a
This time, however, the healing curse is different. You watch as this one, as from the shoulder of the training dummy, a second smaller, identical training dummy is growing from it. And it seems to be rather angry.
Well then.
Ah, yes.
Oh.
The parasitic twin curse. That would be the parasitic twin curse.
Oh.
And the blight curse activates soon after on the other dummy, as large bones begin to protrude from it, sickly. They seem to be growing out and back into the dummy, locking it in place. And the cage of bones. Two terrible curses.
Wait, Blight has access to bone type stuff?
So...
Now then. Which would you like to learn first, the additive or the subtractive method?
Let's start with the subtractive. I feel like I'm going to need this more.
Very well.
Call it a hunch.
Rolling.
The jar full of flies.
With a 2.
Empty jar.
Rolling for secondary. Alright. With a 2, as you begin trying to decurse the necklace, you begin to slowly try to snip away and break away parts of the curse. And almost reacting to the attempt, the curse latches onto your magic. However, it's a polar opposite. And it is suddenly latched onto a rather explosive force.
Oh no.
The amulet explosively detonates, but with a 13, you are able to dodge out of the way as a large shard of bone past your head.
I had to keep all of my actually, what I actually want to say back.
The cage of bone curse is destroyed, but so is the dummy, as you notice a full skeleton has grown where it's within the chest of the dummy that has exploded forth. The head is completely gone.
I say keep the bones there so people can get an actual visualization of what happens when you break bones.
Darn it!
Yeah.
No, the cage of bones is a rather vitriolic curse. When its decursing has failed, it leaves a rather permanent growth that would kill both the patient and attempt to kill the treatment. Hard to believe that's still a novice curse.
Wait,
let's fix this. All of the curses you have encountered today have all been of the novice level. Curses are a rather dangerous thing to be dealt with.
She shows you a perfect description of what it is.
Why is there so much
let me see if I
to
can
curse
fix
on
this.
someone than to heal someone? What the hell?
That's kind of the point of a curse, isn't it?
Well, I think of it more like morality. In most cases, it's easier to just do something that...
Would I be able to try again, Master Califax?
but I'm trying to get all the guild helps together.
We've only given each student one attempt at each. You succeeded. You'll have a second attempt when you go over the subtractive method of disenchantment.
Understood.
Also, to address your question, it's actually quite easy to decurse any object or any person, as you saw. The curse is no longer applied to the artifact or the person. The difficulty comes in making sure the damage is mitigated. The subtractive method allows for the easiest possible way of decursing an item. However, its risks are much greater. Additive is more difficult. However, it's less likely to kill the person who has the curse. You're much more likely to simply worsen their condition. Each curse you've been shown today is a novice curse, something you might encounter by a low-level hag or applied by some demons or warlock patrons who punish their warlocks. Simple, common-day things, curses that can be applied by anyone. More high-level curses can be things like geshes, which are a notable curse of mind magic that completely change a person.
Oh.
A gesh is able to, well, completely rewrite someone's personality, prevent them from doing certain actions entirely, or control them without their will. Very common amongst the Fae. A Fae curse is most often actually classified as a gesh. Now then, moving on to the additive method.
If I didn't have...
You watch this one. Where are you going?
I'm just setting my bag down, mister.
I see. Was worried. I thought you were going to cast magic on one of the other dummies. This one here with the parasitic twin. You watch as the tiny training dummy growing out of the shoulder where the neck would meet the head. You watch as it's begun attacking the head of the other dummy, kind of spinning in place to whack it with its stationary arm.
What a
That's
rather strange.
And that's healing magic?
Yes.
Let's do this.
Oh, trust me, you do not want to see what a soul curse looks like at full effect. Now then, rolling. With a 14, you are more familiar with this kind of magic. The spell structure is somewhat familiar, even if it's being used in such a strange way. You can identify quickly the basis of the spell. As an adept, this is much easier for you. You begin to pick away and unroute. You've been doing this for long enough.
Oh my.
You've been here since episode 1, buddy. If by 80 episodes you're not an adept, I'd be worried.
Alright, carry on.
Yeah. Anyway, as you begin pulling apart the spell, you begin to draw away the body of the curse and into the mana crystal on your side. It's rather easy and almost comforting as you watch as the tiny training dummy growth begins to fade away, not even shrinking, kind of turning to dust and blowing away in the wind. The crystals in the necklace turn to a dull green, still enchanted but decursed. Now then, if you will take your artifact that you've been given, we can move on to your attempts with disenchantment now.
This is unnecessary, unfounded,
So,
unneeded.
this is the student who broke the promise and went into an adventure.
And this
What?
is
What
the
is
man who
going
said he can beat you down, and you're just a old man who cannot defend himself.
You know I wouldn't. I was trying to stand up. I know you can kill me. Don't even look at me like that. I was trying to stand up for her. That's all. She saved my life and Mr. Lesson. I'm sorry, Master Califax. I just was trying to get her out of trouble. I was in the belly of a Jabu Jabu. She came and saved me.
What?
Giant fish.
Miss
It's a long
Kelly,
story.
Miss Kelly, I would hope you understand that even if we were going by the College of Magi standards, being eaten by a large beast, magical or otherwise, voluntary or not, is not a valid excuse for absence or tardiness. What did you say to her?
Oh no, she just saw me and knew she broke the promise, and I was dragging her here.
I see. Well,
just remember your old lessons and old punishment.
Well, the punishment is rather simple but severe. Today's lesson was rather important. The hexalogical principles of deconstruction. This is a necessary, if absolutely required course to go through before going on any of our field work.
A lot of people followed.
So until this lesson is done in its entirety for you, you are completely barred from going on any of our field trips, field work, or missions. Until this is fully done, and Miss Kelly, this is the fifth time you have missed a lesson. I would seriously reconsider how much time you are deciding to devote to your studies, otherwise you may never move past the level of a novice.
Sorry, sir.
You are dismissed. There's nothing to be taught for you today. The lesson is just about over. You will have to do this again another day.
I don't have the best eyesight, so I can't see people. I can't really see things very far away. Well, I guess we can go back to the town.
Why did you drag John along?
He said he can beat you up in a duel. You know, he called it you are an old man who cannot do anything when he's punching him. I want that you see this. You know, a good teaching.
I was trying to distract
Apparently he has
Sulfur from
short
dragging her
teleportation
away.
spell on him too.
No, Sulfur, please. No more.
My skin is not so thin as to be concerned by the words of mundane people. No offense, John.
Thank you, Master Califax.
Oh, for a second, I thought it was the vicious.
You said you were eaten by a Jabu Jabu? Do I even want to know how that came to pass?
I dare not. Oh, wait, no, it was taken from me. It was from a short-range teleportation necklace that turned out to be a long-range teleportation necklace, and we wound up in the ocean. And then myself and Mr. Andre were eaten, and we were in a belly for about 12 hours, trying to cut our way out. And we ran into jellyfish inside of its intestine. It was bad. It was bad, Master Califax.
Well, give my hand. The important thing is you're alive, I suppose, though I would appreciate it if my students would not be dragged off on the days of their lessons.
I apologize, Miss Kelly came to save us both. Next time we will die in a most fortuitous manner, so we don't interrupt your lessons, Master Califax.
It's rather that this is a pattern of behavior. We'll have to deal with it somehow.
Alright.
I take it you've been treated after that?
Something
Okay,
from
never
the
mind.
Mr. Califax.
Bye, John.
Excuse me. Someone is trying to send me a sending spell.
Oh,
That was entertaining.
Also, where'd Julian go? I feel like he's right beside me.
Yeah, I haven't eaten yet.
Damn.
You should eat. What's eating? Not to eat the fish over here.
It's. I'd say the day will be over in about 34 minutes. So.
You were saying?
I want something to eat.
Jesus Christ.
On the very same thing that they were doing. There's a rogue mage that's rather insane, that's consorting with demons, that also was a victim of the Jabu Jabu thing. Yes, he's on an island, and there's one other is on the island and he's rescued, but that's more for the college to deal with. They were
A blind child.
shipwrecked and left on the island, so... if you could ask the college to send someone to retrieve him and or imprison the other insane lunatic dealing with demons, please and thank you.
I'll see what missives I can send.
Thank you.
I hate to interrupt, but someone named Venus is stuck in a tree.
Do I know anyone named Venus?
Red hair, red crystal in a half-moon staff.
Doesn't ring a bell to me. Anyway, Rhys.
I wouldn't know either. Yes, master.
If you could finish your attempt, then I can dismiss the class.
Oop.
Rolling. With a 7. As you begin to cast the spell and snip away at the enchantment, you realize about 3/4 of the way through, you've used way too much magic, and there is not going to be any mana left over once you disenchant this thing, as it begins to turn to dust in your hands.
Well.
Well,
Yeah, at least there's an blow.
It's disenchanted.
Well,
it is disenchanted,
there it goes.
though nothing is reclaimable. Well,
I hope you weren't
technically a
expecting to get that
successful
back.
outcome, but no, just not a success by our standards. If we're going on these field works, it will be important that you tune that somewhat. We're going to want to retrieve the mana of whatever items we find out in the field.
You can what?
I think so. How long have you been on?
Now then,
They all blow together. 3 days, maybe?
with that, our lesson is concluded. You are all dismissed.
Master Califax.
That's good enough, right?
Yeah, I'm gonna. Stamina potions. You know what? Basically,
Yes, you were also completely absent from this lesson. As such,
Yes,
you will be
I got
barred from field work and field study until this lesson is made up. You will be put in a class of little bastards.
Still, they've got my gun.
Oh shit. Even with that.
They want me to make a refined version
Oh, I
for
was going to...
Of
never
course, I'm
mind.
not going to make it exactly as mine, but
Where did who
I'll
go?
make something similar.
No, don't worry about it. I hope you're well.
I'm alright.
That's good. That's good. All right.
Was it you that was stuck in a tree?
Yeah, I was stuck in a tree. Yes. Miss Venus, I'm sorry for putting us in this mess. I still blame Andre. So.
If anything, I'm kind of.
Garrett, are you alright?
If anything, though,
Doctor
I'd like
gave
to
me a cookie to give to John.
Can I give that to him?
Is he done getting scolded? He's still getting scolded. I'll interrupt it for the cookie though.
No matter the fact that I haven't left
Yeah,
here means
say
a
it's
lot.
from Doctor. I'm just gonna
That
stay
better
in
not
his
be another
bush.
chaos beetle.
Julian.
It's a fire beetle rolling.
Are you otherwise alright, Miss Kelly?
Now remember,
I'm okay.
the thing, you won't be able
My
to go on
side
the
hurts,
field
but
work
I'll be
until you actually
okay.
attend the class in its entirety
That's fine.
of this topic.
I got you.
But then again, you're very busy. You're part of many
Are you
guilds.
sure you're fine in the bushes?
Yeah.
I'll be fine. Can you hit me with some healing magic? Miss Venus is still learning, and my side hurts. I fell on pottery.
Yeah.
Han, do you wanna?
I broke a lot of pottery.
My wife's a healer too. If you want help.
Over here on your other side.
Sure. You know what? Double.
Do you need lifting?
Double healing sounds good. I don't want to move.
Physical damage. She fell on some pottery.
From 60 feet in the air. I'm surprised I'm still alive.
Holy shit!
I'm still surprised that that's even happened.
Well, what can I get
I
with
think
a
I hit
12
the
on the
umbrella
healing
thing
roll?
when I fell.
Something else.
Almost.
If it means anything, Kelly, I'm proud of you.
From
From what I've heard, you stuck your neck out to go help somebody else.
12 and 11?
I know that everybody else might scold you for it, but
that would heal up my bruises. Thank you. Thank you. Oh, God. Everything hurts like fucking crazy.
Oh, bug.
There's a fire bane on your clothing.
Absorb elements. I'm gonna try to absorb the fire.
Get that shit away from me.
It's been the whole day.
Or I mean, get that thing away from me.
It's not
I don't
like
swear.
it's a magical affliction like mine.
How about throwing at Julian?
And I'm just, yeah, if you allow it, I'm just gonna take the fire out of it. Just be like, come here, you little one. I guess.
You trying to be fancy because your hips all the way to the
I
side.
should do so. Now it's a regular beetle.
Okay. Yeah.
He's being sassy.
Fly on. I don't know if you caught what I said between all the healing, but
I heard. Thank you.
Is that Asmodeus talking to John?
I would have probably done this exact same thing.
Yeah, Asmodeus is talking to John now.
Nothing else of the given sort.
Oh, he's over there. He's over there by John.
There's only
It's
one
Rio.
thing that I fear, and I don't
Oh,
want
no.
to talk about it.
Oh, Rayo and Asmodeus.
Morphium there.
Oh, probably here to live off.
Anyway.
If it makes you feel any better, Kelly, I didn't catch the lesson for the disenchanting thing either.
There's way too many lessons. It's okay, we'll fix it.
Oh no! We are here to kill chaos. Snap's hand, flames come out. We are here to kill chaos. It's dodge.
Like a mother picking up a baby.
We can probably go. Oh, okay. No, she's bitten. What? Oh, no, the beetles.
Are you winning, Rayo?
What element is it?
It's a chaos beetle.
I'm locked in with the killer.
And
It's a chaos one.
Hey guys.
Actually, it's the one that got out of the jar. Actually. I want to.
You good?
I meant to catch it.
You good?
Hey, Rhys, I got a question for you.
Yeah, what can I do for you?
Why the fuck did you stand there and just let me get deep on this thing?
What did you want me to do?
It's an insect.
Well, Rhys, my mighty awesome friend, I wanted you to help me out. I don't know why I'm angry. I should be smiling. There we go. Now, I wanted you to help me because you are my good friend, right?
And where the fuck is it at?
What was I supposed to do?
Do you have PTSD from insects now?
Well, my good friend, Rhys, you... Scorching ray! Well, my good friend.
Damn it.
Well, my good friend. Well, you're supposed to help me because you're one of my buddies, right? You're my pal, right?
I wanted to help, but I didn't know what to do.
Sitting down. Dark bolted.
You should have helped me in the first place!
I can't do anything if I don't know what I'm doing, Mr. G-non!
Sorry. It's coming back.
Damn it. I hit you in the dick.
Oh my god, that is so
No.
You.
It hit you in the dick.
Alright, as
Oh,
it flies off. Damn it, you fucker, get over here. Scorching ray as it's leaving.
How many more before you crumble?
I have to burn down any houses.
Just stay down, Rio. Just stay down. Just stay down. I've got you.
It's a chaos battle.
You're being healed with healing magic as you're on the ground.
Thanks, Rhys. I appreciate it. Hey, Rhys. You should swat at the damn thing! Swing, man!
I'm gonna hit somebody like... I'm gonna hit
I've been trying
somebody
to
like
blast
that.
the damn thing, and it's a slippery little thing, so don't blame him. It's fucking
You're
fast.
fucking missing! Do something!
Well, hey.
I did do something, remember? The first time you were down, I shot it away from you.
Slipped up my mind.
Oh, yeah. You did.
Just blast it with fire or something. Can't you just do that?
Little bastards, quick!
That's easier. Look, that's easier said than done, you know.
Wait, that one have chaos?
And trying to catch something that small is easier said than done.
That bug is gonna kill somebody.
I don't know how did that happen.
Where the fuck is that bug? Where the fuck is that damn bug?
Gosh.
I don't know.
He's not your lord.
Classic Julian.
It won't be next week.
Hi.
It'll be the next day.
Beetle.
Beetle.
I need some people to help me with it.
You have to deal with it too.
Andre, right?
You had to deal with that too.
Yes.
Yeah, everybody seems to be
Yes, I
worried
do.
over a damn bug right now. Like it's driving everybody crazy.
I thought we rid all of the beetles in Redwall. What are they doing here?
I'm tired.
Gotta find him.
Isn't that a chaos beetle from what I remember?
Yes.
I'm going to be bringing
Yeah.
God, son of a bitch.
someone that would be a little bit easier. Someone that I know from my time of being assassin. But that's the two of you.
Oh, right.
You are extremely fluffy.
You have no idea.
There he goes.
He actually looks like a Pomeranian right now with sparks going off.
Hey, John. Rio's getting the shit kicked out of him by one of those chaos beetles.
Where's Kelly?
One for the road, please.
Why have you chosen violence? Can't we settle things peacefully?
It seems to only go after Rio's friends.
I see.
Right now they are speaking with Kelly.
Yes, I see that. It is a two.
You probably just identify her back.
Just about took the wind out of me. Hi, Doctor.
We put it to good use.
Hello there.
I'm actually short for my age, so you're
Don't worry about it. It's a chaos beetle.
I do apologize.
Wait, chaos
bloody
beetle?
bug knocked me out the
I still have to get rid of you, though. My neck hurts.
Jeez.
Not you right now, buddy.
No, you're fine.
There you go, is that better?
Oh, my father's a satyr and he's like 7 foot, so I'm actually very short for me.
Come on the head. Hello. You're adorable.
Are you doing all right, Doctor?
I'm
You
doing
look
alright.
different.
I'm just watching the chaos in front of me.
So I had the shit kicked
Trust
out
me,
of
I've seen too much of his bad side already.
Mm-hmm.
I've seen too much of it.
But I'm alright. I'm more worried about.
Hope it.
I'm more focused on little
There
dolls
it is.
around.
Okay, cool.
I just want my
Alright.
clothes back,
Like a
please.
good enough audience.
Did you have your clothes stolen or something?
It's a long story.
Funnily enough, yeah. I'm surprised at it myself, in all honesty. Mind you, it's what I get for
Too
them.
tall to be a gnome, too short to be a dwarf, and just tall enough to be discriminated by both. Yeah, I know that feeling.
Pretty much, yeah. That's where I put it. Still,
You saw that too, didn't you?
No, I did not. Neither did you. It didn't happen.
It didn't happen.
I mean, I have an empty jar.
It didn't happen.
It didn't happen.
Don't break the jar. If it's
Very good, you're learning.
chaos beetle, like, keeps zipping around and attacking people, it'll absolutely
hello there, big friend. How are you?
Barrier shield spell. It's just built up kinetic energy.
Care for a bit of
Flung itself
dancing.
out into the oblivion.
Well,
I don't roll for myself for this one.
Given my mind affinity,
Oh,
I
no.
might be able to enchant.
So with the 6, I'll act out accordingly with the whole dance routine.
If it tries doing that, it'll kill itself.
So every time that he stomps, the ground can shake a bit from here. With a little bit of chaos magic running wrong through here. So you'll see cracks on the ground as he does this. You know what? Yeah, I sure don't mind.
Whoa!
Why is the ground shaking? Why? I can't. Is he that strong now?
I think
Quite strong.
I've got a little bit.
I'll come back later.
He's just gonna roll a dispel magic crystal below your feet.
Torg's shaking up the ground there. Just thought you should know. Where did everybody else go? They removed the sign of Gustav's pond. That is a horse person.
You don't want another one of these. It's fine.
Take the whole thing. Pretty sure that's what got you in that state.
It's late. Look, it's late. Okay.
I don't want anyone sucking on me, okay?
Bristol's quieter than I remember. Thank goodness for that. toss it over. Thank you.
16.
So I got my
Oh
fighter,
my
I got
God, you
my
landed on
my
your feet,
healer, I
all
still need
fours.
one more person.
Yeah.
You threw the little one. You need a spellcaster?
Happy birthday! Happy birthday!
Yesterday wasn't ya?
There's a.
That's
Is
all
that
what's
a
happening.
that's so basic.
It's a fireball, and there's someone
I don't
meditating
know.
in it, apparently.
Oh, what other role do you need filled?
Wait a minute, I didn't recognize
There's someone
that fire.
meditating in them.
Oh no.
Uh-oh.
I think. Uh-oh. Torque's gonna go kick Rio's ass again. What the? Oh no.
Time to put my cloak back on.
I mean,
You know, okay, I have growth magic.
Wait.
Okay, so does growth magic fall under earth?
Is
I know that earth is growth is on fire.
There's a big fireball there.
No, there is a large fireball. How is that cat standing so close to it? It's amazing.
Yeah, it was one.
Rayo?
What do you want?
Oh, that's a lot of people out there.
That was you. The hell?
Yeah.
You've got nothing nice to say, Torque. I suggest you get out of here.
No, please don't.
You can't
I just haven't felt that. No, there's not. I just haven't seen that kind of fire before.
It's divine fire.
Only reason why I'm here is because I heard her voice here, but instead of a fireball, so I got curious.
As long as it's not hurting any of them inside, it should be fine.
Yes, I keep the temperature down. Wait a minute, it's your birthday too? Yes. Yes, it's fine.
Maybe this will fix his legs.
So sorry. Happy motherfucking birthday! With the 6, act accordingly. Throw you up in the air. Are you gonna catch him? You're gonna fall down, and it's that 6 is gonna hit pretty hard. He just falls on his fucking head.
Oh no. I think you broke him. Queen, I shall lay a soul.
I'm sorry, what did I just witness?
I don't think you're supposed to
I'm
do
fine.
like that.
You fell from pretty high. Are you sure there's nothing broken?
Yeah, no, it is completely fucked now. It is completely fucked.
It sounds like
you know what is
Did it break his legs?
His legs are broken once again.
Again?
How about you wish for 2 million?
What happened the first time?
Yesterday. We have this face against a monstrosity, and it almost took his legs. So he had to
wait.
And now Torque threw him up, and now his legs are broken once more.
I remember the conversation in the healing.
Okay, so
I started rotating uncontrollably.
Okay, well, this is gonna fucking hurt.
Well,
do me a favor, cast your healing upon him while I reassemble his bones. Hey, you ready?
Every day I wake up Fuge to da.
Deep breaths, Tori. Deep breaths.
Alright, fuck it, we both.
Come back to us. Come back to us. Breathe, brother. Okay.
Okay.
So far, this is the
So, that's what the badge will do.
What did you get?
Fuck her, dang.
He's had both his legs broken in 2 days.
And so is the healing magic.
Your bones cracking. You hear your leg bone just cracking as Jackson puts it back in place, and he's healing you at the same time.
The healing magic is not really doing much to relieve the pain. It feels a little bit less painful, but it is still excruciating.
Hey, Damon, do me a favor. Stop doing stupid shit.
Damien landed hard on the ground, which landed on his legs. I can't prove
It wasn't my fault.
Again? Come on, get up.
Can you stand?
You're telling me to get up? Does it look like I can move?
Him up.
Alright. Now, walk it off.
Sorg, can you help our friend?
I think he needs help getting up now.
Oh, carry him back.
getting lightheaded now.
Cast levitate on you. And makes it where you just keep floating up and up and up and up and up.
Another satisfied audience with
No, land in my arms. Please, no.
Why is he floating? That brother's floating in the air.
No.
How can your hands do that?
No.
Casts wall of force, making a slide, and decasts levitate.
Rolling.
This is not
It doesn't matter, you're up there. Anyways. Oh my god. Oh my heart. My lungs can't fucking take it anymore.
I have a lasso. You can try and lasso him down.
Are you sure you can't dispel that? He's a bull. Gaddy.
Could I play you a song in my car?
I was making like a wall of force in the form of a slide, and then I was gonna slide down.
Oh my god, I'm going to die.
If it works.
It was your fruity friend's birthday.
Bring him down, please. I need you, crap.
No, it's not.
Alright, so who's the one that was rolling?
Cregan?
I think Cregan rolled for 15,
Creed.
so it was a 15.
Yeah, as you can see.
15. Alright.
Hold on, did I hear another birthday song?
It's a 15.
No.
Oh, thank God. You're basically just sliding down in a spiral on what is an invisible slide.
No pun intended.
You're still going.
I need some nausea.
You've almost got it, man.
Torg,
If
get
you can
ready.
keep yourself left, you've got 5.
Yes.
I was about to throw your crotch in my face.
Alright.
Happy birthday.
Okay.
Oh my gosh! What has the day become?
It's only the second one flying I've ever seen. It's fine.
I swear I'm back at Redwall.
Well, to be fair, a lot of the people who are here are from Redwall.
Well, welcome back, everybody that came from Redwall. Aether's.
Neither's perfectly sane and stable, yeah.
I'm gonna take a nap.
Can you use a healing spell called Gloria?
Ta.
Oh my goodness.
You want me to do what?
Never at all moment, it seems.
I like the cat.
You want me to do what?
You're real cute. Hmm?
What did you
use
want
a
me
spell called Gloria.
What's Gloria?
That's why.
It's a support type spell.
What's going on over there?
What does it do?
Increases health.
Conversation, I've chosen them.
Have you considered a diet?
Anyway.
Mostly just curious.
Oh, I go.
No.
I need to ask you something.
Good night.
She literally puts a straw pillow under your head.
Oh, thank you.
It's been crazy today.
Ugh.
Everyone's seeing the new renovations
Yeah.
to the town of Aether. Not really visiting Lockport because however, I'm sure things
She
will
pulls
come
out a
to-
blanket out of her bag and starts putting it over you. It's a coarse linen blanket, but it's a blanket.
Slumber.
And final touch, a sleep mask with cat face on it.
Sure.
He's just gonna place the cabbage he got from the farm onto your chest.
And right next
Father
to it,
before
a
us,
jar
this-
full of
we-
a jar full of flies. She literally canonically carries a jar full of flies with her.
Let us bless this man who died recently.
Just gonna. I'm gonna feel for the jar.
Okay, the lid's not on tight because you just used it earlier.
Alright.
So if you're gonna feel for it, it might fall over and open.
There goes the flies.
Oh, all the flies are
I've
gone.
felt like that for many hundred years.
Good thing I have a spare.
Another jar full of flies.
Nice. I feed the toads with it. Yeah.
Been away for so long, you keep for my answer.
I too. I haven't forgotten about you. Just
Good
because
thing I
I'm-
bought 2 of those cabbages.
I am, even though I'm busyness, little one. I still remember when the first time I saw you, you were actually in my medical ward in Redwall. I was treating your wounds. I haven't forgotten. You were a little unconscious.
Okay.
Comatose. You probably do not remember
Yeah?
me then.
Enough
Let's
of
remember
that.
Yeah, but good night. Yeah.
Thank you for that.
It is my principal duty to do so.
As soon as you like
Also
toss
to be
the
there
take
when
the, all
you
the
need
sleeping gear off to the side, it just kind of folds into clay into the ground.
So tell me,
Yeah.
do you feel like you don't belong because everyone
All right then.
She just scoops up all the clay. Yeah.
I know that all too well. Believe it or not, there were times, even as guildmaster, I want to leave. But I say this to you. I'd be surprised that there are those who would definitely miss me if I were to go away. This is whisper talk, by the way.
Okay.
Just
There is a whisper function.
You could turn on the. There is a whisper function.
I know. It doesn't always work. It doesn't always work well with for some reason for me. That's why I'm. Wait, how do you have
You hold down on
Hold down
the
right stick.
on the turning one. You hold down right stick. Good. Whisper, yelling, talk.
Hold down on the right stick, yeah.
But yeah.
You gotta hold. If you have an index. Yeah, I have an index. Okay.
You have an index?
No, you're on yell. You're on yell. You're on yell.
I know.
Yeah,
I really didn't mean to speak, but yes, I thought I was muted. I know I was on yell.
Okay. What do I do? Oh, don't worry about it. But anyway, forget about it. But anyway, as I was saying, I cannot find a stability. Well, you could always join me in a simple conversation of tea, or cookies, or whatever it is, or I may not be a mage, but I know a thing or two about something. But if you ever feel like you're down and out, you can find me. Oh, it seems like you got the whisper function working. Yeah. But I understand.
Oh, okay. Calvex seems
His
very
dog
busy.
just
It won't bother him.
started barking all of a sudden.
It would be sad to see you go over something like that. So, my door is always open. I can always lend an ear, even if I am busy. We'll make time. It's the very least I can do. And this is of course not a principal obligation as a youth master, but simply as a physician as well. I'm no therapist. I'd say I'm not a miracle worker. I'm glad. So if anything, I always have the majority of the people only see me to need something, but they do not visit to simply say hello.
Thanks for the...
Eight times out of 10, 8 times out of 10, it's for business, Rhys.
Huh?
With the exception of Rhys. 8 times out of 10, people only see me for business, but you at least talk to me more than that. So I appreciate yourself, Rhys.
Oh, before I forget,
slowly.
there was something I wanted to show you. Something I just was messing around with as there was nothing for me to do. I forgot to grab my bag from over at the training dummies. I will be right back.
Go get your Unfortunately, people are going to have their own circles.
Okay.
I'm trying to interact with Kelly time to time, but it's a little difficult. But I have my daughter. There are some new people who are slowly coming into my life, but
Which one of the people here is called
people who are
Califax?
working too much actually have a moment of reprieve.
He's over there in the purple, but he's currently busy with a student right now, so
Yeah.
I wouldn't want to bother him right now.
He's a little occupied at the moment.
What's a lot of team members? You, Rhys. I don't remember who else. I know Argon was part of it. Did he talk to you?
I'll come back tomorrow.
A little bit. Not enough time to actually know.
Right. I didn't bring that up.
It's alright. Nothing to be upset about.
Doctor.
Yeah?
In the time we've had the Healers Guild, we didn't really have some sort of like a emblem or something like the Redwall Guard have for theirs and the Dominion for theirs.
Technically, no. No, we did not.
I wanted to see what you thought of
Aside,
this.
make it easy to know you're a healer.
And you're going to see what I've sent you in DMs, a white background on a caduceus symbol with the Aether crystal at the head of the staff. What do you think?
Thank you. It is quite excellent, Rhys. You have my full support.
You think we should use this for recognizing the healers of the Healers Guild?
It is being our moniker, yeah. It recognizes who is who, as well as a bit of unity.
Also, so people don't keep yelling for a healer, but they could just see that you're a healer and just bring you over to you.
I'll try to make a few more and
aggravated.
hand them out. Then.
Of course.
Also,
it's more the
get that
aggravated
stitched
people would
to.
prefer me over others.
I think I'll also stitch that to my coat later.
Oh yeah, I'm fine. I'm absolutely fine. I was just enjoying messing with Torg.
Oh, good. Alright. I mean, I had came by to see Califax, but he's pretty busy, so... Anyway. If you're gonna... I think I'm gonna head out for today. Sorry.
Get some rest, don't worry.
You take care, Lupus.
Yeah, busy lesson was kinda took it all out of me.
But like I said, you're welcome to be a part of the non-existent circle that I am part of.
I like that.
The unfortunate of being a guild master, though, I cannot always have a moment to reprieve. Always busy. But I will try to make time. I will try.
I mean, you have time right now?
For a few, a little bit more before I have to rest for work.
Oh.
In a cosmic sort of way, I feel that.
Yeah. All right. Good. I cannot get off the ground.
Uh-oh,
Oh, jeez. Here. Let me
With
help
a
you up.
4 combined effort. No. Let's go before you hurt yourselves.
Oh.
I don't think I can get you out.
To be fair, I weigh over 350 pounds.
Okay, hold on, I got this.
Heavier than I thought.
Oh,
Are you going to...
Are you okay, sir?
Oh, I'm just enjoying the ground. It's actually quite comfortable.
Oh, well, never mind then. Well, I will say you are a very well-dressed, doctor.
Thank you. What are you doing? Making you levitate with a disc under you.
Must be quite a lot of money in the medical profession here.
On the contrary, we're non-profit. What? That shakes up.
Oh, I see.
Where do you want to go?
RPN, soft RP is now.
The magic. Yes, of course. Oh, this is.
Oh, take me towards sulfur. I'll go tease her.
I'm not interrupting anything, am I?
Everything is fine. Alright.
Possibly.
There's no point to staying here for the training tomorrow.
Wayne, you have to grapevine.
Oh, I know. And I'll be prepared for it. And actually wanting another second round with the old man.
Grapevine legs, the Chrissy cross.
As well as just something else that I might have felt to figure out. Maybe inside me too.
Actually, lying down's actually
That
better
might
for me at
also
the
help.
moment.
Oh, okay.
Alright. Whatever.
And Rio?
He just wants to show off.
Paul?
Yeah, teach.
I might want to bring it some.
The name of
private
this
tickets
man
block
is
number
Uzil
for you.
Silvervein.
He is incredibly old, but wise. At some point in my life, he helped me greatly control my chaos magic, and my death magic was seeking to rip me apart. Trust this man. As strange as it will ask you some stuff, as pushing, it will never try to kill you, but just to guide you in the right path, okay?
You got it, Teach. And besides, I trust you, and I respect you a lot.
Thank you, dear. Also, I will host myself a magic lesson tomorrow, too, but that will be a little bit later on. Anyway, I will start retiring
my items.
for studying.
You.
Good night,
Hannah,
Teach.
keep the good work and keep him safe.
You'll be able to easily push you. Come on.
Sleep well, Master Sulfur.
What is that? Teacher, what exactly are you saying? What do you mean by that? Hey!
Wait, what?
I showed you my best.
I wonder, Rio.
That face. He knows. He knows.
What did you say? I spaced out for a moment.
He knows that he likes her, and so she told Hannah to keep an eye on her, on him. She knows.
Within 2 days' time. Oh, God, I'm kidding. 2 days' time.
Are you happy?
I'm going to take you to my country that I was from, that I came to know and love.
So he wants to
along with 4 others.
This lingering feeling in my head every time he's around.
3 others. Yes.
I can
3
sense
others.
him now. I'll be back going for a walk.
Since
It's
who?
not a good idea to go alone.
complicated.
Madame
It's quite
Sulfur just
late,
said that
dear.
you were being a target.
Nyoto wanted to ask Kathy Flax after lessons, but he got busy.
I ate half of it by the time I got here.
Yeah, you're right.
Madame Sulfur said that you were being a target now, so is it really a good idea to go alone?
Alright. You're right already. I got you.
On the island is safe, dear. On the island. Out of it. That's where you're in danger.
Just
You can't be
keeping
hurt
an eye
here
out for him, that's
without
all.
consent.
Alright, dear. I believe you have...
So yes.
It's kind of hard to explain.
If you ever want to
Let's see,
practice
how to say
magic, you can
that.
practice it on me.
You have 2 souls in
I've got
one of your
great
bodies,
friends.
and both of them are mixing up right now.
Oh, do you still want him to
But
blow you
also,
up with his fire magic while you practice stone skin?
What?
Yes.
Yes, I
I
do.
could also use some training with my
Sulfur be saying some
having
weird
his
stuff,
magic
doesn't
skill
she?
adjusted might
Mixing up
give me a
together.
little bit more of a
Oh, body swap.
training and will.
But is she wrong though, Rhea?
Just wait until I get my vine trap ready.
Hannah, stop looking so cute while I'm just trying to be clueless.
I would
It
say-
doesn't help.
It's fine, dear.
I'm sorry.
I'm not sure I follow.
I am quite busy. I need...
You know,
Tracy,
the
are you?
I need to sleep.
you know,
You
this.
stop that!
It's a potion of sense.
It punched you in the rib.
Alright, quick cut.
Is that what you're thinking of?
Nyato is Nyato.
Is that what you're thinking of?
Look more pure than that.
What?
Still in the first stages.
That's what he gestured.
You didn't make it to second
Not
base
sure
yet?
what he means.
Damn.
People just take it
He
slowly.
doesn't.
He's not sure why Nyari and Nyato are same body. But Nyari and Nyato are.
Oh, there you are.
I see.
Wait,
Speaking about taking slow and steady, did you give her the flower?
yeah, exactly.
And
Talking to me a second.
I tried. They could if they wanted to, Rhea. But
Really?
no, they weren't talking about you.
Actually, here, take the flower.
And sometimes change
Stuff, but I think it's
Oh.
fit with you.
I just.
Is it a stressful moment? Or it's
Well, I hope Mieko wasn't expecting that flower back.
anytime it happens,
anytime it rains,
Whose flower is that?
I can close it sometimes.
It was the person that just ran.
I see.
Can I eat it?
That's just bad.
Okay.
No,
You
you
have
can't
more?
eat it. That was that.
Pale can
Yeah, you
help.
can't
look at
eat his
that,
flower. You can't eat the flower.
Yes, but that's only if you agree
Can't eat that
to
flower.
I can't eat yours
Okay.
either.
Okay, bye.
No, not this.
calling me?
You see that she has 4 flowers in her hands.
Maybe.
There's
Nyari's
one.
not sure. Nyari.
Now give it to her.
Nyato says
Her.
yes, but
Give it
Nyari's
to
not
her.
sure. But Nyari trusts Nyato and
Give it to
Nyari
her.
agree.
Okay. Well, I will study on it, huh? And I will come back to you tomorrow about it. Anyway, I will have
How many petals did you eat?
I will have a magic
Nyari's
lesson.
in, or Nyato sees you.
I didn't
Nyato
eat
will try
any.
to show up.
Not this time.
Very well.
Nothing bad
Yes.
against you.
Yes, you did tell me to come here today.
I know my friend is still in there. There's just a lot of cultural things within my mind that has felt uneased.
I don't forget all the other times that we had. And it may have been from my anger.
Locked in my brain. Swear to God.
Sorry,
Sorry, I have to do that with names sometimes. Oh my God, I don't even know your.
It starts with an A, right?
It does.
Oh my God.
Feels like just the other day, Red was saying something about this getting closer. But I don't even know what this is. It's kind of scary. We will be okay, right? Nothing I can do about it right now. A time will come that we will approach this intimidating figure. But today is not that day. I just wish I had a better understanding of what it was. That sign's been removed. Oh, but thank goodness we still have the cilantro. We've still got cilantro. We can rest easy knowing that we still have that going for us. Thank you, Brian.
I'm 20 and I have to act like an adult. More adult than even
Oh,
some
I
people who
see.
are older than me.
Well, those other people aren't your problem.
He's a good man.
Dealt with them before.
They are if technically we have.
I trust him and his student.
So,
Miss Sulfur has been kind to me. I think I can trust her.
Hi.
I wouldn't
Are you
have
planning on
much
staying
more
long?
opinion on
Because
Sulfur.
we most certainly need more heads
water.
around here. They know what they're speaking about. You
It seems
stay
like
for a
this
few
place is
days,
in
or-
more danger than I thought, based off the fact that now I just read the news, and it seems like the island is falling out of the sky.
You are.
Apparently the maelstrom's getting worse. It changed as the island changed, from what I understand.
Is that what that is out there?
It changed. The maelstrom isn't clear anymore. It's a giant condensed ball.
That's what that was. Okay.
Is there anything we can do about it?
At least that's what I was told. Apparently someone, Miss
Are
Sulfur,
you-
tried and she almost died. So
I was going to say,
not entirely
are
sure.
you that magically talented?
Well, maybe not me
'Cause
by
I bet you're
myself.
not. No,
Vidor, Sir Vidor, if I may ask, are you planning on staying long?
I am not a knight.
A day or so.
I am a mere mercenary, looking for coin. Sir is no longer in my name.
You hold a title, and you care a lot about this place. I think that gives respect to you, at least in my eyes. So I think Sir fits nicely, but if that is not your wish, I shall honor it.
I'm no longer one with the Red Wall Guard. In fact, some looked at me as a traitor. Because I joined the mercenaries, their nemesis.
The Dominion has only grown in size. A few days after I had arrived, they delivered an entire regiment marching in line at
With this knight about to walk in, Rhys, you would know his emblem of being Rothwell.
Huh?
Let's see.
Hi, welcome back. Another
Well,
one.
if you're planning on
clear things
continuing
up.
to stay or linger around from time to time, we could certainly use the extra head. I wouldn't mind getting to know you.
Here you are. No need.
You see him
Already
laid
paid for out of character.
Keep it.
No need. Well, thank you nonetheless.
There's much
Just
more
be
to spare.
clear, I'm just gonna explain this. I have a D&D campaign on Monday, every single day. Every single Monday. That kind of just directly opposes Aether.
Hi.
So we had to postpone the campaign to Tuesday.
I wasn't around for most of the
So
day,
I'll be
like
going to
I usually
D&D on
am, so
Tuesday, but today I had nothing
seeing
to
if I can
do.
catch
So I
up.
thought,
Sorry, what?
Aether.
Oh, were you talking to me? I'm sorry.
Oh, hello, Rhys.
Good to see you again.
No, I was talking to that power keep, apparently.
I'll try to see what I can do.
Oh, I
Aye, take it for
Thank you
yourself.
kindly
hope you find
again,
comfort that we're
Valerie,
trying
of
to
course.
deal with one issue at a time.
That insignia.
Trying to get the guild
there's
together
an
to deal with the swamp. That's a
oversaturation
singular
that I do
force.
not like. I
Hopefully that'll
appreciate
get sorted out and people can walk through the swamp
your
freely again.
service.
Honestly, I'm finding this to be way more
Rhys, did
interesting
that
than when I'm
knight
doing my
say
campaign,
where
so
he
I
was
might
from at any
prioritize
point?
this over that.
Damn.
The one that came in and left?
Okay, that's
Yeah.
Can I go out this window?
No, but that symbol on his arm looked familiar.
It's my brother's
Trying
campaign.
to figure
He's
out
a
if I
monster.
actually seen it or not. There's so many symbols. Oh well, I'll figure it out.
Mr. Vidor, I do hope to see you around
I
more
wasn't
often.
sure to
Hopefully,
ask
maybe
any
if you show up around the right
questions.
time, we may be able to get you
Excuse me.
one of those swamp missions, swamp things, expeditions. We'd be lucky to have you.
As known, I am a very well known in some areas for monster hunting, mage hunting.
I guess they're gone.
Mainly mage hunting because I love killing magic folk. But that's not the point.
If you ever do need food or rations for your journey,
All the gold I need.
transit portal or whatever. The bridge.
Some more local, I
But
suppose.
thank you for the offer.
It is getting a bit tad late, so
I'm not over here. Can I kill him? No, you can't. Can I kill him? No.
As an official order from the Seeker's member to you.
You said that you do not, like,
Body or head?
you do not, like, what's the word? You don't agree with people.
I should ask Tempest about that. I wonder if he's in.
Yeah, we're not
sure. We want to kill you.
I wonder if he's in his building.
We don't want you to off
different.
yourself. We want to be the ones to
But it's
off
the same thing. Okay,
as an official.
don't fucking say
I wonder if Tempest is in here.
bully the shit out of you. It's a threat. I'm threatening
Please
you to
make
not
sure that-
agree with that.
Boy, he's all on it right. I am instructing you to make sure that Cal speaks to Sulfur and or Califax about his arm.
Look! Is that her?
Please take that.
Yeah, she's right fucking there with Calbonda!
I guess not. I should ask him. I think I'll ask him tomorrow.
Okay.
Ooh.
hello.
Hi.
I learned. I'm gonna just.
I learned how to remove a tumor.
I learned quite a bit, Mr. Califax.
Removed it is,
Oh, I guess.
Hello, ma'am.
Never mind.
I heard you missed the magic lesson today, too.
I was there.
Are you
I
working
was
for the
there.
full lesson?
Any guess? Well, I was there for most of it, so at the end I sort of.
Gosh.
Well, it is good to see you recovered.
Master Califax. You know if Tempest is anywhere around?
I have not seen them the entire day, except for a brief moment at the start.
Okay, thank you.
Of course. Anyway, you were saying?
Why is it sometimes my words don't match my actions? I need to be better about that. That was Rayo over there, I think. Alright, well, I guess I'm not gonna find Tempest, so call it a day.
Instinctive casting, and then there is channeled casting. Instinctive casting draws upon yourself and what you have in your body. Channeled casting siphons from the area around you. If you've not changed how you've been casting, and how you've been doing so has been instinctual up until this point, it is strange for that amount drawn to change. Unless you've been channeling beforehand, pulling from ley lines.
I'm unaware. Earlier, when we were trying the curse removal, I believe it was, I experienced something I struggle to explain. I believe the closest equivalent people who are not like me could say is a headache. Even the idea of going inert and losing consciousness was alarming at first.
At this point in
I am
time,
not a being that
he is
requires
going to
sleep.
be
So that's the first time I have experienced such things.
stitching on that emblem that he made,
I'm not
and
entirely familiar with any warforged
putting it on
constructs who
his
are capable of
coat.
performing magic as well.
And
This is something
start
that
of
would
next
require
session, you will
little
see
discovery on both our
a new
parts.
emblem on Rhys's jacket.
I was going to
A
inquire if
new symbol for
that
the Aether
to
Healers Guild.
whatever we do on private time.
We'll try to figure this out. I can't promise anything, but we will try.
And at this moment, I'm just sitting here as background.
Yes. You caught me before I'm about to teleport.
Oh, sorry.
What is it?
I need to talk to you about the Inquisitor situation.
As I remember... Ah, yes, I must send a missive out to the other guild masters. I'll do that tonight.
Well, I was actually gonna... That's why I wanted to speak to you, because I ran around and spoke to a bunch of them. Still haven't talked to Brian yet.
Very well.
The majority of them are involved.
Very well. Then I will send a missive out to each of them to provide a list of concerns to you.
Alright. There's one other thing. If my Sacred members actually was able to obtain one of us is suffering from a curse. You see it.
God damn it!
Name's Kyle. Got a curse dog.
Oh, we just had a lesson on curses too.
Go see you because none of us
But yeah, I'm just here for background, and once I see nobody is within vision, I'm going to end stream. But otherwise, I'm just here as background. I don't have anything else planned. But maybe someone else will come bother me for something. That or my stuff dies, and that's probably what's going to happen. First is my hands are going to die, and then I have to leave.
Black fur with a scarf? No one of the sort has spoken to me.
I saw them. Did they have
Well, they have
like a little different colored scarf?
That's right. Kind of multicolored. Changes.
I've seen them before.
They have not spoken to me about their curse, then. Now, if you'll excuse me, it's time to see if I've gotten the hang of this.
Would appear he has.
A very nifty trick.
I could
there he is.
see you, Professor.
Hmm?
Hello. I believe I saw that while I was stuck in the library.
I can't see the level of charge on my hands, but given that it's currently 10:30 my time, they should be dead about now. Or almost dead. What the fuck? I was expecting it to be dead already.
I don't know, she wouldn't give me her name.
But yeah, new map update just came out. Hi there. Hi there. Sorry, I accidentally yelled.
A little nervous about something?
Oh no, I'm just stitching something to my jacket.
I saw you over there for a while with the group.
Over at the tavern?
No.
Yes, I did.
Training grounds.
I was doing.
With Califax.
That's an A pose.
There's no difference. It's just preference.
As we were lining up for decursing, or in Rhys's hands, he's holding his jacket. He looks like he's stitching something to the shoulder. Sorry, what did you say?
Whatever you were doing over there.
Yeah, we
It
had
was
a
magic, I know that for sure.
we had a lesson on decursing. Did you need something, Pommel?
No, he was trying to T-pose on you.
He's trying to assert his dominance.
I don't get it.
Wow.
I assert dominance.
Oh. Congrats on being an adept.
Thanks.
We're gonna play that game, eh?
I wasn't aware of my promotion.
But I can go higher.
I've never played Shadow Colossus. Insurance holder, Roy!
We've gone enough.
I'm glad to talk to you on your car's extended warranty.
And I would have gone away with it too if it wasn't for you and that damn bird.
Bird.
I'm gonna go to sleep. I'm gonna take a nap. Try not to get hurt or anything while I'm sleeping, please. Thank you.
That doesn't have me as
Have a good one.
And yeah, I mean, I guess almost getting into a fight with.
Actually, Hannah.
Was probably not the worst thing
Mhm.
that happened today.
That's cool.
'Cause, I learned something.
Yeah, at least you
Your
didn't break your
beliefs
legs
aren't
twice.
wrong.
Hang on one moment.
And you should always fight for them. But you must choose how to pick your battles.
True.
Why are you so cool?
What you believe in is what
Hang on,
is
I don't
worth
have
always
this.
fighting for. But you must pick your own fights carefully.
How old are
I pitched something to
Older than
Doctor
you,
earlier
bitch.
today, and he liked the idea of sort of a
Go
official
fucking
symbol
go
for the Aether Healers Guild.
Go
And this is what I
more
have presented to him.
Co-op bullshit again.
What do you think?
Are we out of character now? What the fuck's going on? I thought we were
It's
still in
fine.
character.
I'm not
It's
actually part of the Healers
it's
Guild.
called fucking
I just help.
it's days
I
confusion.
thought
Be
you
gone.
were. I'm sorry.
Get Mr.
I was in the beginning, but I left because I found my own
Let me check
lodging
my
by that
character.
point.
Oh hey, fun fact.
Well,
I still use the character sheet you gave
if
me.
you decide
It's so
to
fucking
come
full.
back to the Healers
I've
Guild,
used it.
I
used it
can
for
make
like
one of these
like
for you.
Like for Pommel, like at the very beginning. I've used
I
it for
have
so
not
long.
checked that.
I don't know if you even have
All
it
right.
anymore.
Well, I'm going to
he
get back to
is-
my studies. So you have
Of
a
his calendar.
you have a nice day.
126 years old, and he's still
Wayne?
like a young teenager. because cats have 9 lives.
577.
Whether or not you have a secondary holy affinity.
He's old. Probably older than you. He's like, my elders are as old as you. My elders are as old as you.
Because they live up to 500 to 600 years old.
Jeez, what time is it?
It's adventure
1,
time.
It's time for your character to get a walk.
Look at this character.
What the
You bag of potatoes.
I am a bag of potatoes?
Let me squeeze information
Why are
out of you.
Why are you all swarming me?
Swarm.
Yoshi.
What did I do?
When I'll get the information I need out of you.
Huh? It's not sacred to me. I don't know that there's a. I don't know it's threat.
I learned something.
I don't know what you're going to use it for. You're just asking questions that I don't really give a thought to, and
I'm excited for
I'm just okay. I'm an innocent boy.
I'm just gonna kill Rio. It's fine.
Yay! Or I'm sorry, in the wise words of Paintably, yippee!
By just atlasing detectives, because that's what their issue is. That they have too many materials. I can ascend, which means I can bring in
With his group.
Yeah, with my group.
I hate it. And then Enzo's sat in a library making wedding dresses. Goodbye.
Oh.
Goodbye, twink.
Oh, I got the twink card.
It was so King Scorch. It was so great.
Yes.
In the tavern, my guy went into it and he just looked at the logo and was like, "This place is too oversaturated. I'm leaving."
I don't know what you were expecting of me. I just let you do your thing as I was drinking my own water.
Because Aether is a public nexus.
Yeah. Although I will be trying to find Tempest tomorrow to ask about this dude appearing.
Yeah, it's...
Okay, but Darius, how did they get over here? Like, what?
In the Nightingale
When
armor.
they show up, they have their own nexus.
And it freaks me out.
They have their own
Except
okay.
they're slightly shorter.
I'm just surprised they haven't shown them sooner, you know what I mean?
Skyrim Nightingale armor.
In other news,
For a reason.
Fucking someone else is running on the exact same thing. Just, I don't think they have the same swords, and it freaks
New
me out every
Dealers
time I
Guild
see it. I
patch
go,
coming soon.
But yes, thank you for giving me an actual civil response, Darth. Pat.
Yeah. This is technically not the King's Men. This is a separate unit called the Headhunters. They have been hired by a noble.
You've never played D&D?
I see. I see.
I'm a DM.
And you can't pull your arm out.
You know what?
God damn. Okay.
That's what I'm saying. These
So this
guys
is
are even the King's soldiers. These guys are...
I summoned 2 of them.
Like, you've never played D&D or
Hoggers.
ever?
Yeah, they're just serving under another noble family. Yeah.
You guys are insane. Fucking.
God damn. Okay, well shit.
Endgame faction at play.
Can't wait to see more of these guys.
Us insane? You must be new.
Well, if you want an NPC for Crestfall, Crestfall's mission is gonna have a lot of Rothwell. It's a Rothwell mission.
I was gonna show up as Starfear today and get fucking surgery, but damn.
Anyways, you were saying.
Yes. I don't know.
Yeah, I'm in that campaign that he's in right now, that Nick is in.
Oh, so, yes, the ruin on
I
this
can't
guy's
believe he's
hands is
never played
intentional.
D&D. That's such a crime.
Yeah, he plays a drow called Savitar.
Surprise.
Surprise.
Oh yeah, by the way, Darth.
Savitar,
Yeah.
the Flash villain.
Savitar.
Nick is playing a drow named Savitar.
The whole concept of Savitar is based off of the from F2. Yeah.
Also,
did you know Tyler's name and I stole the Viper's idea, but I scrapped the Viper's idea.
Darth, did you? That's his first time playing D&D. He's never played D&D before.
So all this time during this roleplay,
I'm fine. I might need to take another dose of painkiller from my whiskey, but other than that, I'm doing alright.
Everyone says that.
Okay. Hey, take it easy though, man. Take it easy.
I can feel it. Oh, bye, Andre.
I'm probably a mercenary.
Also, dude,
Hey-o.
Zach was fucking modding my chat for a while, and then he just passed out.
He was in my chat too for a little bit, and then he dipped.
Okay. Yeah, I think he had like both of our streams open.
Most likely, yeah.
So I'm confused. Is Cosmic Fate coming back or no? Because like y'all are getting active over there again.
As far as I know, Zek's getting a side story going for the Cosmic Fate. It's not the main story, but it is a side canon.
Yeah, like I ain't gonna lie. I think motivation has just been lost for Cosmic Fate. You know what I mean?
It's been kind of lost for me too, and Ren, where? Couldn't be me.
Which is holy.
I will fucking punch you and I hurt myself because of the punch. Never mind, someone else is doing it.
You got beat to the punch!
Confirmation. Tomorrow we'll be trained twice because both of us are going.
I was gonna let you
No sympathy there, I actually felt the punches.
It's gonna be the finale with the swamp happening.
But like whenever it comes to motivation being lost, I'm pretty sure Tiki just has no motivation to do Cosmic Fate anymore.
I certainly hope
sometimes
not.
I genuinely think he only. Sometimes it does feel like that he's just genuinely just in there out of principle, you know.
Magic resistant, yeah, okay, but I am...
I got
think about
nothing
it,
to
he
say
hasn't
about
fucking done anything with it in like how many years?
It's been like maybe 2.5, maybe 3 years.
Mine is a subsection of holy.
Yeah.
Is he here? He's not here.
And he keeps saying like, oh, I'm gonna bring it back, and he just never does.
He's here.
So, it's sad because you know I thought it was really fucking cool, but it is what it is. We're talking about like a really old fucking roleplay that we're both in.
Yeah, it's a text-based
I'm gonna
RP.
change into an avatar that actually has pants.
Alrighty.
I got pants now.
You got pants.
Welcome to the Pants Gang. Apparently, according to Asmodeus, the Healers Guild doesn't wear pants. Bitch, please.
Okay. To be fair though, Anime, you're so fucking pale. Your skin tone is matching your pants.
Wow!
Am I wrong?
I thought you weren't supposed to be here again.
Wow, Adam.
We had a whole hard zone
It's okay, Anime. That's that.
He lacked. So did I. Like, okay.
Okay, I'm here for you. I'll be your little pog champ for the day. Here's a hug.
What the fuck?
Is to try to figure out where your spear went and put it back to rest, because obviously
it's okay.
Now you're gonna land it.
You just need to know that I'm here for you.
Apparently, you spoke to him.
Oh, where's my angry face on this? Here it is.
I see them angry eyes. I don't think my angry eyes work. Hang on, let me see what happens when I hit my angry face. Oh, wow, that works.
You look disappointed.
One of these facial expressions doesn't work for some reason. I need to find out which one it is. Okay, that works. Ah! I can't squid because for some reason I do a backflip!
He
How did I do that?
He's a fucking liar.
don't have something to strangle you right now because of what you said.
What?
He said he watches. He did it. As the other one did it. Rough or someone.
Hi.
Hi.
Fortnite dance at me.
So, my favorite thing during the lessons, the only one that didn't break their, like, the one that succeeded in both the addition and subtraction type for the dispelling the curse, the only one who fully succeeded was the cat. She actually got energy out of both of them. Even the subtraction, she still ended up with a net positive and got it into a crystal.
There's a certain word I want to use, but I don't know if it's friendly to otherworldly sources, if you know what I'm saying.
I am streaming, so probably not.
As am I.
Yeah, I am actually about to be ending stream because I've been streaming for 4 hours or so. Yeah, oh god,
Hey,
almost
Ryan.
5 hours.
No, I was gesturing to my left shoulder, my friend.
Oh, nice!
Cregan liked it, and Doctor liked it. So, I'm going to be making more of these off session and distributing them to the other members of the Healers Guild.
Nice! That'll look really good for everyone.
Yoshi, I've been streaming almost 5 hours.
You must be new.
I haven't streamed this long since I got affiliate, man.
Like the white, I don't remember his name.
I don't want to
like 3 hour streams in a row. I've never done a 5-hour stream since then. Because I just don't. I'm hungry. It's almost 11 a.m. 11 p.m.
Yeah, I gotta
go on stream.
Well,
I gotta take the medication
the Underdark
for
from a shadow
my
thing.
wisdom teeth removal, and then I think I'm just going to chill out. I might actually go to sleep. I don't know. I'll find that out when
I'm gonna go and stream now. Yeah. I'll see you, man.
Okay, I need to strangle this one. That's not a strangle noise.
You don't remember me, you don't remember him.
My brain.
Find your other crystal and just shove that down your throat.
I just got sharp thing.
My mouth tastes like tea.
What the fuck?
Having no meaning in this goddamn society.
My mouth tastes like tea.
What is that from again? I've heard that before.
I don't know.
Is it an ASDF movie?
Bingo!
Oh, God damn.
Earlier he said something else
Did
weird,
somebody
which is why I
say
was like, I'm gonna
wobble?
strangle him.
No. I have brain damage.
Okay, time to cut off of the airflow again.
Favorite skit.
Oh, fuck my hand.